Yes, yes, people, welcome into another watch along. We've got Leipzig versus Manchester City today in match day 2 of the Champions League group stage. Hopefully you're all well. Make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. And of course, if you want to become a YouTube channel member, the link is in the description and pinned comment. Big up to all the members. Pep's done a madness. We're going to go through the starting 11 in just a second. I'll put it on screen. But big up to Nam, big up to Gracie B, Blue Moon Edits, IP Trust, or Vida Zane, Elder, Rashan TV, Harley's there as well. Who else is in the building? Supreme, the Bon Pod LB 1998 is in the building. I'm in the building. Sir Hendrick's in the building. Big up to everyone. Hopefully you're all well, man. But yeah, this is a big one, man. This is a big one. Of course, City and Leipzig both won the match day 1. So who's going to go top? Like, who's going to take control of this group? Well, let's have a look at the team lineups then on screen. Let me bring up the tactical pad because Pep's done a bit of a madness here. Let me bring up the City team. I have now fixed it, so real MCFC should be the legit team. And then this one here, I did Leipzig earlier today, so again, we should have the legit team. But let's start off with the Manchester City side. Where if I can bring it up, there we go. Okay, so the City starting 11 today is Ederson in goal, obviously, no real surprises. Kyle Walker plays at right back, no real surprises. You've got Diaz, and Akanji gets another start, so maybe that could surprise quite a few people. Maybe some people didn't expect that to happen. You've got Gvardiol, who's likely to play at left back. Rodri comes back into the side. Of course, he's not suspended for Champions League football matches. It only counts in domestic football, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, etc. So he's available. But the big surprising one today is this man, Rico Lewis, selected. Is that the first start of the season he's had? I think it is. He's selected today. So clearly, Pep Guardiola not happy with what he saw from Kovacic and Nunez. That's the only thing that I can sort of take from that. Who else plays? And then you've got Bernardo Silva, who I think will start in the midfield. I mean, there is a possibility Bernardo might be right wing, Foden in the middle, but I think Bernardo will be in the middle. You've got Phil Foden out on the right-hand side. Grealish, who, like I said earlier today in the preview, was always going to start left wing. And that man, of course, Erling Haaland, gets the start today, with Alvarez today dropping out of the side. So that's City starting 11. And I can't lie, I actually think it's pretty decent. I actually kind of like it. I know there's quite a lot of people on social media that are not massive fans of this, but I actually like that team, man. I think it's going to give us real drive and energy in the middle with Rico Lewis and Rodri in the mid. Creativity potentially might be a bit of an issue if it's just Bernardo Silva, because he's not the most creative player in the world. But Foden and Grealish on the wings, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty good. So I like that. I like it. I think it's full of energy, full of pace. But what it does do, it sends a message to me as a fan that Pep Guardiola was not exactly happy with what he's seen from Nunez and Kovacic, because neither of them today getting selected following the defeat at the weekend to Wolves. So yeah, I mean, we'll speak about that a little bit more in more detail in just a second. But in the meantime, let's go through the Leipzig team. So they've got Blaswich in goal. I'm just going to put these players on the pitch, but I'm going to need your help because obviously when I'm looking at it, they've not. In fact, if I go on live score, then maybe they've given me an actual formation. Have they? Yeah. Okay. So Klosterman, they've got Klosterman at right back. Simikan at right-sided centre-back. This is from live score, by the way. Lekeba, left-sided centre-back, and Ram at left-back. But obviously, we know about him. He's very attacking. Schlager in the middle, right side, with Nicholas Sevald, left side. Xavi Simmons, right wing, or right mid, or whatever. Forsberg, left wing, or left mid. Poulsen up top with Lois Openda, who's had a great start to the season as well. So that's the team that Leipzig have gone for. Is it the team that they've gone for? Because who's Castello Jr.? Who's Costello Jr.? Because I've got that team off live score, but then when I'm on the Leipzig, I've not even put it on screen. Who's Costello Jr.? Because the team that I've got on screen is the team that live score are giving me, but the Twitter account says Costello Jr. number 23. Who's that? Who's Costello Jr.? Oh, is that Lekeba? Oh, okay. Right, that's confusing. I don't know why they've done that. So, yeah, that's the team. Anyway, key battles, obviously, on the pitch. Foden versus Ram stands out as a pretty interesting battle both ways in that bottom right-hand side here because, obviously, Foden was very attacking, but so is David Ram. You know what I mean? That's his sort of main strength. So, I think that's going to be a really key battle. Foden is going to have to come back and track back when Ram goes forward today. He's going to have to, otherwise we're going to get overrun on that left-hand side with Forsberg and Ram. So Foden's defensive work rate today needs to be on point, but he also could do with cooking. He could also do with cooking Ram on the offensive if he's able to do that. Haaland against Simikan, of course. Haaland did score 5 goals against Leipzig last year. It was at the Etihad, not at the Red Bull Arena, but, you know, he's potentially looking at this game again, thinking I could potentially cook here. So we'll have to see that one. Grealish on Klosterman. Now, Grealish, of course, this is his first start, I think, since he's come back from his injury. So it's going to be a bit of a test for Grealish today. There's no guarantee that Grealish slams, but listen, I'll tell you this now. I'm happy to tell you what I think. Grealish is under pressure, in my opinion. And I know there'll be people out there who go, no, he's not under pressure. I'm telling you, in my opinion, he's under pressure because Doku's come in and Doku looks good, man. Doku looks aggressive in his work rate. He looks aggressive in taking players on, creating chances, scoring goals. I'm not saying that there's an imminent threat of Grealish losing his place in the team. And I've said, even despite how good Doku's been, Grealish will definitely start against Arsenal, in my opinion, 100%. There's no question in my mind. But if Grealish doesn't step it up a little bit and Doku keeps performing how he is doing and you know, creating chances, trying to take players on, being explosive, at some point, Grealish could potentially lose his spot. So I think Grealish needs to step it up. I think this is a great game to bring him into, though. But he's got to step up his G&A. He needs to get that link up with Haaland again. Because there was times last year when Grealish and Haaland had a great link up, you know, and it maybe wasn't necessarily reflected in the assists for Jack Grealish, which is a bit of a shame for him personally. But we all know, because we've all seen him, they had a great link up. He needs to get that link up firing again. I think Haaland could do with him getting that link up firing again because he seems to be struggling at the moment. But yeah, Grealish needs to step it up in the on that left-hand side because as well, Doku can play right. Grealish is kind of limited to where he can play because he can only play on the left-hand side. So we'll have to wait and see how that gets on. This is super intriguing, isn't it, guys? This here. That is super intriguing. Rodri obviously back in because he's not suspended for the Champions League. Rico Lewis and Bernardo Silva. Well, for me, I think Rico Lewis in that midfield is a fantastic option. You know, he gives you so much. He gives you so much energy, drive on the ball. You know, he can carry the ball forward. He's always looking for a forward pass. And I think it's a great opportunity for him. Of course, he sort of struggled a little bit this year to get himself into the side. And that's obviously, it's obvious why, because we've not really needed him in the defence. And you know, we've got Rodri, Kovacic, Nunes, Alvarez, and Foden, Bernardo all to play the midfield. Which is why when someone asked me in the summer, how do I think Rico Lewis will get on this year? I said, I don't actually think he's going to get a massive increase in minutes, to be honest with you. I think he'll find it difficult. What he's been given tonight is an opportunity. Pep Guardiola, whatever you think, clearly is not happy with Nunes and Kovacic, their performance against Wolves, because neither of them have been selected. That's no coincidence. So he's been given an opportunity here, just like he was given an opportunity last year. Now, last year, he took that opportunity with both hands. This year, he's been given a different opportunity. The opportunity last year was, we're playing crap. We need someone to come in. Do you want to come in there and show me what you got? And last year, so long as he didn't come in and do terrible, Pep probably would have been all right because he wasn't really, that wasn't why he was there. He was just in there to give us something different. This is a different opportunity. I think what Pep's saying to Rico Lewis today is, can you cut it with the Kovacic's, with the Nunez's? Because I didn't like them. I didn't like their performances against Wolves. I'm going to play you tonight. And if you play well tonight, then I'm going to start putting you in the mix with Kovacic and Nunes, because I don't think he's in that conversation at the moment. Because, well, clearly not, because he's hardly played. But if he can play well today, Rico Lewis, I think that's a big, big boost. And I think Pep Guardiola tonight is giving him a challenge. I say, go and play well. Because if he plays well tonight, right, in this position, right? So say we play this formation today, which I think we will. The only other option really is Bernardo and Foden switch. But say we play well, say Rico Lewis plays well today in this situation. Pep's going to have a bit of a decision to make against Arsenal. Now, I don't foresee any world in which Rico Lewis starts the game against Arsenal. But if he plays well tonight, Pep will consider it. And you know what Pep's like? Pep will do a madness if he wants to. And the next time Rico Lewis plays, if he does well again, then he will 100% be cutting it with the likes of Nunes and Kovacic. This is a big opportunity for Rico Lewis. He needs to take it with both hands. He really, really does. Guys, how good is it to see this man? How good is it to see this man right here? Rodri back into the side. Oh, my God. How we've missed him in the last 2 matches. I mean, is there anything that this man cannot do? Defensively, incredible. Makes tackles, makes blocks, makes headers. Transitional play from the defence to the midfield. Out of this world. Creates chances with long balls, long diagonal balls into the box. Switches the play so well. Carries the ball forward. Can shoot. Can assist. I think he might be the best midfielder in the world. I'm just putting it out there. And if he's the best midfielder in the world, then he's up there with potentially one of the best players in the world. I think he's incredible. And we have missed him. Especially against Wolves. Because what Rodri gives you as well is that long shot availability. And I can't remember what show I was on. I did a show with someone anyway. And against Wolves didn't need to press Kovacic because they knew Kovacic wasn't going to strike a shot from 30 yards. So they just packed the midfield out. With Rodri in the team, you kind of have to press him because you can't let him have a shot from 30 yards because there's a good chance they'll get it on target. So it's great that we've got him back into the seat. It'll speed up our play. It'll transition the ball from defence to attack much better than we did in the last 2 games. And I'm just so buzzing to see him. I'm just gutted that obviously we're going to see him tonight and then we're not going to see him against Arsenal. But it's only 1 more game. So hopefully we can just get through Arsenal and then we can kind of be chilling. But it's great to see him. It's great to see him back into the side. What else is going to be interesting? I think Gvardiol, to be fair, I think you can make a case to say that we missed him against Wolves. I think you can make a case to say we missed him because we just didn't really have much play out from the back against Wolves. I mean, we had the ball in these positions, Imagine this is Ake here, with the greatest of respect to Ake in the world, and he has improved on the ball. He's never going to be at the level of Gvardiol, Stones, or even like Akanji, to be honest with you. Akanji's below the level of Gvardiol and Stones, but even Akanji's better than him. So he doesn't really give you much. Diaz, to be fair, isn't the best on the ball in the world, so he doesn't really give you the much. Nor does Kyle Walker. Akanji was probably the best player, in the back 4 at getting that ball forward, and he's not the greatest player in the world in our defence at doing it. I can say he can do it, but he's no John Stones or Gvardiol. So I think you can say that we missed him. And actually, I think we missed him defensively as well, as we've spoken about a lot this week. Ake wasn't great against Wolves. I think he was carrying some sort of injury because there's no way he plays like that normally. So I think he had some sort of injury, to be honest. But yeah, the back line looking strong. Gvardiol back in there, which is nice. Going to be a tough test up against Simmons. Obviously, I say it all the time. You guys love Simmons. Xavi Simmons started off the season very, very well. I think off of memory, I think he's got 7 goals and assists already this year. Openda, their striker, started the season very, very well. I think he's got 6 goals and assists this year, this guy here. So we're going to have to watch out for him. Simmons, very quick. But there's a lot of players here that I'm not really too sure on, like Schlager and Sevold, to be honest, don't really know too much about. Everyone knows about Ram. Obviously, he's played for Germany a few times. We were linked with him quite heavily, actually. Two summers ago, I think it was. 2 or 3 years ago, we were linked quite heavily with Ram. But yeah, listen, I think it's going to be super interesting, man. I think it's going to be a super interesting game. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for City, but I don't know, to be honest. We're trying something new in the midfield. Rodri's coming back in. Lewis is there. Bernardo's there. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm super looking forward to it. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. We're pushing now towards 8,100 subscribers. We're 5 subscribers away from 8.1k. So we need 5 people out of 300 to hit that subscribe button. Completely free, of course. And while you're there, smash a like on the stream. We are currently 10 likes away from 100 likes. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Big up to everyone in the stream. Hopefully you're all well. Where's Sesko? I think Sesko is on the bench. Yeah, Benjamin Sesko, who apparently is very highly rated. I don't think I've seen him play, to be honest with you. Now, he's only 20 years old. Signed in this summer. Slovenian international. Benjamin Sesko, very highly rated. Now, he's already scored 5 goals. Get this. Get this. He's played in 8 matches, scored 5 goals, yeah? So you're going, that's decent, LB, that's decent, but nothing to get gassed about. Like, it's good, but it ain't like Haaland. What about if I told you that those 8 games only amounted to 274 minutes? Giving him a goals per minute record of 54 minutes per goal. That is ridiculous. I know it's a small sample size and that, you know what I mean? You can't get too giddy on it because he has been playing as a sub a lot. But I don't care, man. To get a goal every 54 minutes, that is impressive. What did he do last year? Obviously, he was only signed this year for Leipzig. Who did he play for last year? Let me load last year's up. He played for Red Bull Salzburg. Okay. So the other Red Bull club. And that, he got 18 goals and 4 assists. Is he the next Haaland, people? Is he the next Haaland? That was 22. So that last year, he got a goal or an assist every 117 minutes as a 19-year-old. It must have been a big transfer, no? 24 million euros. That seems a bit cheap to me. It's about 20 million quid. I'm surprised no Premier League teams try to get on that because, to be honest, those stats are ridiculous. I know it's more than stats. You know, there's more to football than stats. But the year before, as an 18-year-old, 11 goals, 7 assists in 1,500 minutes, which is a goals per minute record of 87 minutes per goal or an assist. Why has no Prem club gone for him? The year before that, oh my God, he got 27 GNA in 2,100. This is the next guy. We need to invest all our stonks into this guy, people. That was 78 minutes per goal. Wow, let's just hope he doesn't come off the bench then, yeah? Because he's an absolute slammer. Benjamin Sesko. Remember the name, because he is going to be slamming. I'm sorry, you don't have stats like that if you're rubbish. You don't. And people will say, oh, it's only Salzburg and that. Haaland played for Salzburg and did the same thing. You know, and now he's doing it for Leipzig. This is a similar path to Haaland. So is he a giant? He is 1.94 meters. So I think that is quite tall, isn't it? 6.3. Oh, that's the same as me. Yeah, so that's pretty tall. I'd say that's pretty tall, to be honest with you. Yeah, so geez, man, he's a decent player. United were linked with him last season. He's still a bit raw, but he's very, very talented. Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to be raw, isn't he? He's only 20. He's only 20. When did he turn 20? He only turned 20 in May. But he's 20 years old and has them sort of numbers. I might have to do a little scouting on this guy because he could be decent, man. Sesko stunks have been up for years, late LB to the party. Bro, when was you tracking him, man, as a fucking 12-year-old, bro? What are you talking about? He's only 20. How long have you been tracking him for, man? Sus Felix there, bro. Can't lie. I'm joking, bro. Just over 30 minutes until the game, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Any questions about the team lineup? Any sort of tactical sort of questions? I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any inverted play. I think what we're going to see is Walker push up. Foden will probably come in the middle, which I don't really like, to be honest with you. Maybe it'll be like that. Diaz in the middle, Akanji there, Gvardiol there, Rodri, Rico Lewis, Bernardo. Or will we go to a box? Will we go to a box and maybe go like that? Bernardo on the left, Foden inverts on the right, and you got Haaland, Walker up pitch. I don't know, man. I don't like that, mate. I don't like it. I've said this many times. You know what I mean? I'm just not a massive fan of having Walker as the only player in this channel. I just don't like it. You know, get me a winger in that channel, man. You know what I mean? When Foden inverts here, this is the thing with Foden, right, in the midfield. People keep on saying, oh, yeah, Foden's not playing well in the midfield, but he's not really playing a proper midfield position. He's playing this weird inverted. And I know he's technically going into the middle of the pitch, but it's different. That's different. That's not the same as playing as a midfielder. Playing on the right, inverting into the middle, is not the same as just playing as an out-and-out midfielder. So I'm not a massive fan of it. So, yeah, if it's me, keep Foden there. Could you invert Gvardiol maybe? We've not really seen that this year. Have a Kanji there, Walker there. I don't know, man. I don't really know what we're going to do tonight, to be honest with you. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I think it's a bit of a madness. I mean, we'll soon find out. Game kicks off very shortly, but I think it's super exciting anyway. That's why I've been excited about the game, because to be honest with you, I don't really know what's going to happen. Like I said before, I've gone for a 2-0 City win, but it's not like based off of anything. It's just sort of like throwing that out there because people was asking me. I had no idea what's going to happen tonight. I don't really know much about Leipzig. They've had a decent start to the year. If you look at the fixtures and results, the only team that they've been beat off this year so far is Leverkusen, who are top of the league. Every other game they're currently unbeaten, including a 2-2 draw against Bayern Munich. They beat Union Berlin, who obviously finished like third last year or something. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, no Danny Olmo, that's obviously a huge miss for them. Timo Werner, again, not available tonight. He's on the bench. Fabio Carvalho's there as well. Kevin Campbell. But yeah, Danny Olmo and Willie Orban both out with injuries. So that's basically their injury update. Should we talk a little bit about Newcastle PSG? I don't normally do this. I normally focus on City, but if there's anything you want me to talk about on this game, just let me know in the chat and I'll speak about it. But Newcastle PSG tonight. It's a big game for Newcastle, you know. It's a big game for Newcastle. Now, obviously, they drew the first match away at AC Milan, which it's not the worst result in the world, to be honest. Like, it's not a great result, but it's not the worst result in the world. Let me see if I can bring this up on screen, actually, so I can show you the group. There we go. Newcastle share to screen. There we go. So this is the current table, right? So if PSG win tonight, right, which, by the way, is Mbappe playing? Because he did go off injured, didn't he? Let me just see if he's playing. Yeah, Mbappe's playing. Rip. Yeah, so if, say PSG win tonight, which you'd expect, right? Obviously, PSG will go 6 points. Newcastle will be on 1 point. And then Milan or Dortmund. I mean, Newcastle, if they get beat, will end tonight outside of the top 2, right? Because if Milan win or draw, they'll go above them. If Dortmund win, they'll go above them. So they then got Dortmund home and away, right? Back to back. And they're at home first. This game here, then, Newcastle versus Dortmund, that is a must win. That's a must win. That is a must win. Like, you can't get a point there and go, oh yeah, decent point against Dortmund. Nah, you've got to win that game. You've got to win your home games, man. And then you've got to really go to Dortmund and probably get a win as well, or maybe a point might be okay, but you've got to believe that you're probably going to get beat off of PSG again in match day 5, sorry. So it's probably going to come down to match day 6, Newcastle versus Milan at the Newcastle ground. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. St James's Park. It's probably going to come down to that match day 6. But tonight's a big game. I mean, if Newcastle can get anything from tonight's game, that is obviously clearly a boost. But they have to win against Dortmund in 2 weeks' time or whatever in that home game. They have to. Getting anything else is not good enough. You know what I mean? They probably will get knocked out. So they've got it all to play for tonight. They're up against Mbappe. Kieran Trippier versus Kylian Mbappe. Gonzalo Ramos, Kolo Muani, Ousmane Dembele. I mean, there's a lot of attacking threat there, but listen, this is what Champions League's about, isn't it? You know what I mean? You don't want to be playing fucking Karabag or something like that. You know what I mean? You want to be playing the best teams in the world. So respect to Newcastle. Let's see how they get on tonight. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think they'll qualify. United, I think they're in the mud, to be honest with you. I don't think United will qualify for the Champions League now because I just think it's unrealistic, to be honest with you. I mean, if you look at the if you look at the United situation here on screen, there we go. So they're currently bottom, right, with 0 points. They now play Copenhagen home and away. In my opinion, United have to win both of them games. They have to get 6 points out of 6. Does it look like United are going to get 6 points out of 6? I don't think it does. You know what I mean? If they get 6 points out of 6, Galatasaray hold 2 L's against Bayern Munich, right? Galatasaray then don't play Bayern Munich in match day 5 or 6, which means if they get a result against Copenhagen, whether it be a draw or a win, I mean, if they get a win against Copenhagen, that means when they play United, which is match day 5, they won't even need to win that game. I think United have messed up, man. I think that result last night for United has messed them up. And I just don't think they're going to get 2 wins against Copenhagen. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, man. And then, of course, if we come to Arsenal, not a great result last night for Arsenal, to be honest, was it? Currently second. And now they play Sevilla, home and away. Oh, first game's away. Comes straight after London derby against Chelsea. That's not great, that, mate. That's not great. They need to win that game, really. A point might be okay. But yeah, not particularly great last night for the English clubs, was it? Not that I really care, to be honest with you. Not that I really care. I found it hilarious. I don't know if you've all seen my reacting. I did a video today reacting to Saeed's match reaction. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister. And then I did Lee Gunners after it. Very funny. But yeah, if you've not checked that out, maybe later on tonight or tomorrow, if you fancy a laugh, go check it out, man. Go check it out. But yeah, listen, interesting. Champions League, I mean, we're the only ones really looking pretty comfortable. I mean, tonight's going to be an interesting one because Leipzig are clearly a good team, right? But even if we was to get beat tonight, I mean, you're telling me that we're not going to beat young boys home and away. I mean, obviously, you got to give them the respect. They're in the competition, right? But it would be nothing short of a disaster if we played young boys home and away and didn't get 6 points. So, you know, we probably got one of the easiest groups in the competition, if not the easiest group. So yeah, tonight, I don't know, man. Tonight, I'm kind of chill about tonight. I just want to see. The only thing I want to see tonight is create some chances, mate. You know what I mean? Like, make the game exciting for us. Like that Wolves game was awful. That was one of the worst games I've seen for a long time watching City. It really was. No creativity. No one doing anything other than Jeremy Doku. You know, tonight, I want to see Rico Lewis take ownership, take responsibility. If you make mistakes, is what it is. I'd rather you make mistakes, try to do something, than just not do anything at all. And that's what I said, actually. And that's very consistent, because that's what I said on the match reaction in the player ratings for the Wolves game. Because I didn't think Jeremy Doku particularly played very well against Wolves. But the reason I give him credit is because he was the only one that actually tried. He was the only one that actually tried to do anything. Everyone else just kept on passing the ball. Alvarez, Foden, Nunes. Oscar Bob obviously did well, actually, when he come on. Kovacic. No one wanted to take responsibility other than Doku. So I give him credit for that. Okay, he could have played better. That's what I want to see some of these players doing tonight. Foden, mate, I'm telling you, bro, you need to step up, mate. You know, I'm one of Foden's biggest fans. I've watched this guy develop through the academy, and you know, I want this guy to succeed. And I mean, he's already succeeding, but I want him to excel. I want him to become a City like icon. When he retires, I want statues, mate, of this guy all around the Etihad. At the moment, he needs to step it up this year. This is a period of time where, obviously, without Kevin De Bruyne, that we're looking at players like Foden and saying, step up, create great chances, score goals. And it's been quiet a couple of times. So, like I say, I would caveat that, by the way, with, again, I don't particularly like the position that he's been playing from Pep Guardiola. I don't like him playing in this weird inverted position where it's like, yeah, but he is playing centre mid LB. It's like, he's not really though, is it? Because he's he's sort of limited to this area. And sometimes he might drift around or something, but effectively, this is him here. This is him. Do you know what I mean? I rather with Foden, right? My thing on Foden is stick him on a wing and tell him you're a winger. Or get him properly in the middle. Get rid of Bernardo, put Bernardo out there and say, Foden, you're the midfielder. You can go anywhere in this channel here, anywhere you want. You smell danger, you go there. But we're not. We're kind of half-arsing it. And I don't think it's great. We're saying not a winger, but we're playing here. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I just don't think it's working at the moment. So let's see what he's got up his sleeve tonight, Pep. I don't know. Because as well, what happens is when he goes into that half space, not only, in my opinion, you're not getting the best Foden, but you're also getting a bit of a weird Kyle Walker, because Kyle Walker's in sort of no man's land. But listen, who am I to say? I mean, this is Pep Guardiola we're dealing with, so I'm sure in his brain it's probably all it all probably makes sense in his brain. It just doesn't in mine. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. 26 minutes to go until kickoff at the Red Bull Arena. I'm going to stick the TV channel on now so I can see the City players warming up. But yeah, hopefully you've all had a good day anyway, man. Hopefully you've all had a good day. We watched the City Academy this morning. Oh, I didn't know there was a match on. Atletico Madrid versus Feyenoord. I might as well just leave it on then, innit? You know what I mean? For the final couple of minutes. Yeah, we watched a what's it called? Watched the Academy today. Manchester City's under-19s against Leipzig's under-19s. And for those that didn't watch it, we got a point, ended 1-1. I mean, how we got a point, to be honest, I had no idea. First half, we got absolutely battered. Murray Jones, City's goalkeeper, by far the man of the match. There's not even a debate. He made so many world-class saves to keep us in it. Do not think I'm joking when I say at half-time it could have been 5-0 down. And that's not an exaggeration at all. But he kept us in it, 0-0. They then took the lead. And then City equalised. And in the second half, we was actually a better team. So a good point on the road. Good point on the road for the Academy side. So we're on 4 points. Leipzig are on 4 points. And then what score was the other game then today in that competition? UEFA Youth League. Red Star won. Red Star won. So City are currently top of the table in the Youth Academy with 4 points, above Leipzig, who have also got 4 points. And I think we're above them on goals scored, because we've scored 6 and Leipzig have scored 4, although we do have a better goal difference, so it could just be that. Red Star then on 3, and now Young Boys are on 0, but we've got Young Boys back-to-back now, and Young Boys have held 2 Ls. So hopefully City can get 2 wins back-to-back. Boom, we'll be on 10 points, match day 5. That should see us through. That should see us through. That should be nice. So hopefully we can get some qualification for the youth team, because the youth team has struggled in that competition in the past. The youth team has struggled in that competition. The best we've ever done is the semi-final, but we don't typically do very well. So it would be nice to see them do well, man. It would be nice to do well. Yes, Nacho, you've been displaced, bro. No longer worthy of a comment. What kit we wearing? Well, the Academy wore the dark blue one with the lightning stuff, lightning rainbow stuff on it. I don't know. Foden will play as the engine room for the first time today. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Foden was excellent against Newcastle in August. We need more of that. Yes, he was. He was. For a minute there, I didn't clock you said August. I was like, did he? He come on for 10 minutes. But now you're right. He did play well in that game. You are correct. And I'm pretty sure in that game, correct me if I'm wrong. I'll hold the L if I'm wrong. But did he not play as a midfielder in that game? Or did he play in this weird right inverted midfield position? Rico or Stones, CDM versus Arsenal. I wouldn't play Stones against Arsenal. I wouldn't. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion. My view on this game against Arsenal is we don't actually need to win it. And I know people are going to be like, what are you on about, LB? We have to win the game. They're behind us. If we get a point, I'm kind of chill with that, to be honest. I think it's on them to try and break us down. And I wouldn't risk John Stones. It's not a must-win game. I would not be risking John Stones. Well, they've sent the goalkeeper forward here. There's still 5 minutes to play. Feyenoord have sent the goalkeeper forward with 5 minutes left. That's pretty mad. Never seen that before. Oh no, now they're on the counter. Wait, what's going on? Free kick. What was I saying then? I was just waffling about something. I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we don't need to win against Arsenal. We don't need to win. Like, take a point. And I wouldn't risk John Stones, you know what I mean? Because listen, you bring him back to it. Look what we did Kevin De Bruyne. Look what we did Kevin De Bruyne start the season. Brought him back too soon after his hamstring injury. Boom. Injured against Burnley. See you later. See you in 2024, Kev. Have a nice Christmas. I want to do that with John Stones, mate. I don't want to rush John Stones back. So, in my opinion, give him the Arsenal game off. And then, you know, take your time, man. Take your time. SB with a one gifted. Let's go. That has gone to... I'd love to tell you, but is it going to tell me? That's gone to Conjo Mayan. Yes, Brie. Yeah, we've got after Arsenal. Brighton at home. Yeah, so we've got international break, right? I think it's an international break. We've got like 2 weeks off. Brighton at home. I'll bring him back for that, man. Give him a proper rest. Remember what we did with Ruben Diaz? Ruben Diaz last year. We took ages. We took ages to bring him back. And at the time, yeah, we was a little bit like, yo, why is he not coming back? Feyenoord on the attack. It's pushing hard here, Feyenoord. Yeah, we took ages with Ruben Diaz and it paid off. I'm just telling you, man, if you bring John Stones back for Arsenal and he gets injured and he's out until 2024 like Kevin De Bruyne, you're going to sit there after the game thinking, why on earth did we do that? We're in October. This is not a game that we must win. It's a game that we would all like to win. It's a game that I think we can win. But it's not a game where you need to be risking a player like John Stones, who is pivotal to this side, really, and is injury prone. That in my opinion is dumb. It's dumb. I'm sorry. I think it's dumb. I think it's a risk that is not necessary. Let him have that off. He's probably not going to get selected for the international break either, I would imagine, because he's not played. I mean, Southgate's line. The guy's a bit of an idiot. But if he doesn't get picked for England, that's great. He's going to have another 2-3 weeks. I mean, he won't play until the 21st of October against Brighton. That's great news. And then you can bring him back in. And he's had 3-4 weeks training with the first team. So, listen, it is what it is. Sheikh, no, listen, I get what you're saying, bro. I get it. You know, you don't want to give Arsenal a confidence boost, LB. Get it. But we can lose the game against Arsenal with or without John Stones. We can play John Stones on Sunday and still get beat. You can not play John Stones and get beat. You can play John Stones and win. You can not play John Stones and win. And my point is, I just do not think it's worth the risk. Say John Stones plays right against Arsenal, yeah, and he's pivotal to the game. He's pivotal, and we get the win, and it's all because of John Stones. We come away from the game thinking, I tell you what, John Stones ran the midfield. He got an assist. He got a goal. Absolutely mega. We won the game. John Stones, man of the match. He won the match for Manchester City, right? Buzzing, we won the game. But he got injured at the end. He's out until 2024. Would you take that? I wouldn't take it. I'd rather keep him fit and have him fit from the Brighton game on the 21st of October all the way until the rest of the season. So I don't know, man. I think it's a difference on opinions, and you know what I mean? I get it. I know what you're saying. I agree what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, you don't want to give Arsenal a confidence boost. Absolutely. That is 100% factual information. But for me personally, Feyenoord. Oh, oh, what a save! Feyenoord are pushing here, mate. I think is the referee going to allow them this one last corner kick for Feyenoord? We're in added time. This is temporarily turned into an Atletico Madrid versus Feyenoord watch-along. Every player inside the box for Feyenoord needs to be a good delivery. The keeper's going to get it. He's going to... Oh, he's dead. That's going to be it, I think. So what channel is the City game on then? Oh, it's on this channel. Why is there no build-up, man? Why is there just no build-up to the City game for some reason? Opinion on Peter Drury? Is he the commentator? I thought he was a pretty decent commentator, no? I think that's him, innit? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's pretty decent. AK, no, I agree, bro. You can't prevent all injuries. They have to play it sometime. And I agree, play him at some time. Play him against Brighton. Precautions, bro. Precautions. Do you really want to bring him back and get injured? We've already lost Kevin De Bruyne until 2024. I'm just telling you, right? If John Stones plays against Arsenal and gets it re-injured and he's out until 2024, that is major negligence on the part of the medical staff and Pep. You got to say, don't play him, man. Bring him off the bench if you want to bring him off the bench at the end, but don't start. I just think it's a risk. If he does play him and he gets through it and we win, balls in. You won't find no one happier than me. I just think it's a bit of a risk, man. Big up Luke, man. How you doing, bro? Like target for tonight. What are we on here at the moment? We got nearly 400 people in the building. Game's not kicked off yet. We're on 166 likes. We got nearly 200 people slacking. We could go for maybe 500 likes. I think that's a pretty decent target. So, listen, we need 30 people. Hit that thumbs up button. And we get to 200 likes. We can start it off there. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. I'll let you know, yeah. We are one subscriber away from 8,100. One person. You're not telling me one person out of this 380 people are not subscribed. So subscribe to the channel. Big up SB for the second gifted on the channel. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button, man. Come on, help grow the community. It's sick. The community is growing rapid. Subs are growing rapid. 8K already, man. That's because of you. That's because of you smashing the like button. It's because of you commenting on the videos. It's because of you subscribing and that, sharing the content around. So big up to all of you, man. Massively appreciate the support in it. 15 minutes to go, man. 15 minutes to go. Bro's going to hit 10K really fast. Well, I mean, listen, bro, I'll tell you this. It's gone a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Well, listen, I can put the content out there, but if people don't like the videos, if people don't comment, people don't interact, then it ain't going to work. So it's a team game, innit? At the moment, it's going very well, man. So big up to everyone. Thank you very much. Appreciate all your support in it. Right, here we go. 15 minutes to go until kickoff. Pep Guardiola's watching something on his phone, mate. He's watching Ted Lasso. I said I've been watching Ted Lasso. Pretty decent, I got to say. Bit weird. I'm on season 2. I'm out. I think I'm like 2/3 of the way through season 2. And yeah, Coach Beard has just been chased by a bald man. But yeah, man, it's pretty weird, man, but it's pretty funny at the same time. You got to take it not too seriously, but yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, it's not really about football. It's not really about football. Once you understand it's not really about the football, it's about the interrelationships. This is what I'm talking to you about over the hedge. See, you guys think over the hedge is about a hedge, about a bush. You'd be wrong, man. It's about the connections, the friendships, the bonds that the animals meet and the animals make together, you know? So listen, get with the game. We don't half talk some nonsense. Well, I don't. I talk the nonsense. You guys watch me talk the nonsense, and then normally you type in the chat waffle B or why are you talking nonsense. Big up to everyone, man. Hope you all had a good day in it. Listen, we're 15 minutes away. Let me get the team lineup back on for people that have just joined us late. Big up to everyone that has just joined. This is the team lineup for City today. So Ederson in goal. Kyle Walker starts and captains aside. Ruben Diaz, Akanji and Gvardiol. So we put Gvardiol left back. Akanji in the middle with Diaz and Walker. Rodri's obviously back into the team because his red card is only for domestic competitions. So Premier League, Carabao Cup and FA Cup. So he's available to play in this competition. Rico Lewis starts in midfield with Bernardo Silva. Grealish on the left, Foden on the right, Haaland up top. Now we could see something like this. A little bit maybe of a double pivot. And get Bernardo Silva close to Haaland. That's potentially something that you could see. Bernardo's got a lot of responsibility there and he's got a big job to create. You know, I've always said, you know, people don't always agree with me, but that's football. You know, where would we be without opinions? I don't actually think Bernardo Silva is the best creative player in the world. I don't think that's one of his strong points, personally. You very rarely see him playing like little through balls like David Silva used to do or Kevin De Bruyne. But if he gets in that area, he needs to try and create for Haaland. We've got to create a chance for Haaland tonight, man. We've got to create a chance for Haaland tonight. If we don't create a chance for Haaland, then come on, what is going on here? You know, you got Grealish, Foden, Bernardo on the pitch. You've got to create a couple of chances for him tonight. Alvarez clearly getting rested. He looked tired against Wolves. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what people need to remember about Alvarez as well, right, is that he's had a big 2 years. Because if you look at the season in South America, in Argentina, and when it is, he's basically played 2 years non-stop. And this summer was the first summer that he's basically had a break. And what was it, like 4 weeks? Not exactly a long break. For 2 years, he basically played non-stop because he was playing at River Plate. He then made a move. He got to move to City. He was playing at City. Then he had the World Cup. So basically, he just played for 2 years, and now he's finally had a break in the summer. But I don't know, man. You guys might not be able to tell this, right? Based off my physique, but I'm not actually a professional athlete. You know what I mean? So I don't know how long it takes to recover properly. I don't know how long it takes to recover properly. It could take. Does it take 4 weeks? Is 4 weeks enough? Maybe it takes 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't know. I'm not a professional athlete. I'm not like a recovery guy. But all I do know is he played a lot of football, man. He played a lot of football. Yeah, Elder, honestly, man, I know people will be shocked at that. You know what I mean? But legit, I'm not a professional athlete, man. You know what I mean? People say it to me all the time. Oh, LB, you doing 100-meter sprints for Great Britain in the Olympics. Nah, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. Hey, what about this? I know we spoke about this earlier on today, but Klopp's coming out saying he wants a replay. What is going on there, man? What is going on? And why does Mark Goldbridge keep on saying that a replay is legit? Like, it's not. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why people think a replay is legit. You know what I mean? Like, on what planet do you think a replay is a legit option? It's a mistake. It's a mistake. The VAR made a mistake, just like they do every week. We move. I'm just baffled. I'm to be honest with you, yeah. Whilst I do think that the VAR error was horrendous, right, and I think that processes need to be changed. Processes need to be changed. We need to have more transparency. My opinion, I've said this a few times, I think there should be an online portal that is accessible to everybody in the world. And after every game, every single VAR interaction between the referee and the VAR is uploaded to the portal. And you as a fan, you can just go on the portal, click on the game. So you can go on, right, after the Wolves match and click on Wolves versus Manchester City, and it will have minute, this is the interaction, listen, and you can listen to every single one. We should be able to listen, man. If they're doing such a good job, which they keep on telling us they're doing an okay job, they say to us, oh, yeah, we make mistakes, but we're doing a great job. We'll just make a few mistakes. Right, if you're doing such a good job, then let us assess that. Let us decide. Put the interactions out there. Let us listen. Let us listen to every single interaction if you're doing such a great job. Now, you won't let us listen because you're not doing a great job, mate. But that doesn't mean when you start replaying matches because they get something wrong in every single game. Why was Hwang not sent off against Wolves? Should we replay that? That was a clear red card, in my opinion. Well, second yellow. That was a second yellow for Hwang. And he scored the winner. So are we going to replay that game against Wolves? Are we going to replay it? What about Wolves versus Manchester United? Penalty in the last minute. Referee didn't give it. Are we going to replay that one? Are we going to replay that one? About? You can look at some other ones. Man United. Romero handball. Never give it. That was a penalty to Man United. Man United got beat. Are they going to replay that game? Come on, man. And people go, yeah, but LB, it's different because this was a valid goal. This was a valid goal, right? And that was a valid penalty that should have been given as a penalty. Rashford last year against Manchester City at Old Trafford. That was a valid offside. They didn't give that. We're replaying that one. Honestly, I'm kind of baffled by it. Like, legit, I get the whole outrage. I get the whole VAR's proper bad, blah, 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 like ridiculous and like going in. But what comes after that, the whole we need to replay matches, and I'm like, what? It's bad. Have you moan, like we all do, moan after you've seen the replay. Do a tweet on Twitter about how bad the referees are, about VAR is ridiculous and you want VAR gone, and then go sleep in it. And then wake up the next day and like enjoy life, touch grass. But nah, we're just constantly speaking about a replay. Madness. Anyway, 8 minutes to go until kickoff. Let's turn our attention back to the Manchester City game, which is actually, surprisingly, the topic of conversation on today's stream. Again, just for people that are just dropping by, this is the team lineup for City again. So I think that's something that we're going to see tonight. That's the sort of the formation. The question will be is how high up will Rico Lewis play? Will he sit in here with Rodri, double pivot it, and take the ball with Rico Lewis and he'll drive forward? Or will it be more like a sort of 4-3-3 with Bernardo? Let's move them to Bernardo and Lewis like in more advanced positions. Could we see Phil Foden invert, Walker push forward? I mean, we spoke about this earlier in the show. Don't particularly like it, but it is what it is. And again, Jack Grealish tonight. Big game for him. By the way, did you see this about Gvardiol today? Very interesting if you've not seen it. So, basically, I'm not 100% sure why, but Leipzig were going to present Gvardiol with a like a little mini statue or trophy of a bull, of a bronze, like cast bronze bull. And they were going to present it to him before the game started. And Pep Guardiola has vetoed it and said, no, it's not happening, mate. He needs to focus on the game. No trophies to Gvardiol. So it looks like Gvardiol ain't going to get his little bull, mate. He's not going to get his bull. He can have this if he wants this. If he wants the dog, but he wants that Gvardiol, mate. You can have this anytime, Bray. But yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get the bull, bro. If you want the dog in it, you know where we are. Osmodius comes in with a $5 donation, and he says, "Start replaying matches because of errors, and it'll take years to finish it." Bro, the whole thing is just stupid. I mean, anyone that suggests that is just a fool, and to come from a manager is just the most bizarre thing. Now, if he's playing games, if he's playing like a little bit of how you say, mind games, you know what I mean, trying to put pressure on the FA or whatever, or trying to buy his team some extra easy decisions, then fairs. But if he genuinely believes that a replay is the thing to do, then he's just a fool, man. LBA, you doing any matches tomorrow? Probably, bro. I feel like something's happening tomorrow in my life, tomorrow night, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I'll probably poll it, bro, tomorrow. Bro. Yes. Big up to Big Strats, man. Member for 1 month. Uses his member chat wisely. Maximizing the amount of characters he can send in the message by saying, yes, Bray. Big up Strats, man. Appreciate you being a member, bro. But yeah, listen. For some reason, in the back of my mind, I feel like I've got something on tomorrow night. But if that's not true, then yeah, we'll do a watch along. And if I am doing a watch along, I'll community tab it, and I'll do a poll. I'll just let you guys suggest, and then boom, we can full send it, man. We can full send it. But listen, we're about to kick off. Players are about to come onto the football pitch. This is it, man. This is it. Let's get ready to rumble. Let me get rid of tactical pad, man, because I think that thing takes up like a lot of CPU. You know what I mean? It's like my computer's running like a SpaceX rocket when that's loading up. That's a big flag, isn't it? Right, here we go, man. Players in the tunnel. Rodri's back, mate. Rodri's back. Oh my days, this guy is like genuinely so good. He's genuinely so good. He's going to get a statue at Manchester. He can have a statue. You can have a statue. You can have a statue. If he stays at Manchester City, right, until the end of his career, oh man, I know people get like vexed about this, yeah, and it sends people's blood pressure like through the roof. But I genuinely think that there's got to be a shout for him, because at the moment I think he's the best midfielder in the world. He's the best CDM we've ever had at this football club. He's better than Fernandinho, and Fernandinho was like, how good was Fernandinho? And I think Rodri's better than Fernandinho. That tells you how good Rodri is. You know, Fernandinho, did Fernandinho get anything? I got a feeling that he got a picture named after him. Is that true or not? Is that facts? Did he get a training pitch named after him, Fernandinho, or did he not get anything? Surely Fernandinho must have got something. Maybe he got a training pitch. He got a pitch. So, listen, for me, Rodri stays at Manchester City till the end of his career. He's already banked himself, yeah? He's already banked himself a training pitch. He's already banked himself that. Because for me, in my opinion, and some of you guys will disagree, I think he's better than Fernandinho. And I'm not saying that because I don't like Fernandinho. I think Fernandinho is unbelievable. But in my opinion, Rodri's better. So if he's better than Fernandinho, then he's going to get a training pitch. So then it's like, how good can he push that any further? Can he get a statue? Can he get the bridge connecting the CFA to the stadium? Can he get the bridge named after him? Can he get, I don't know. Couple people in the chat saying Fernandinho should have got more. Should have got more than a training pitch. Fair enough, man. I mean, listen, Fernandinho, in my opinion, like, up until Rodri, like the last 2 to 3 years, like Fernandinho was one of the best players. I've seen it. It is what it is. Hey, there he is. Graham says he agrees 100%. Bill Graham, mate. There has to be a cap to statues. Nah, T-man. That's fake news. I'm sending statues everywhere. I'm saying statues everywhere. The Gundo parking lot. Name the car park after him. Big up Abdul, bro. Appreciate the message, man. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. What do you think about Yaya? What did Yaya get? Yaya got a training pitch named after him. Is that right? Yaya got a training pitch named after him. That's true, isn't it? It's difficult, man, with Yaya because he scored the goal against Stoke. He scored the goal against Man United in the FA Cup. He scored some huge goals along the way. He scored the 2 goals against Newcastle. In the game before QPR, which if we didn't win that game, then we might not win the league. I don't know, man. Should he have got a statue? That's a difficult one. I feel like he's borderline. You're going to get people who say, yeah, I should have got a statue, and people say, nah. I think, yeah, I think this is probably true, to be honest with you. His agent messed it up for Yaya Toure. Gundogan has to get a statue for me. I don't know, man. It's difficult with Gundogan because he's left, but he captained our side to a treble. Mate. Ian. Yeah, no, I agree, mate. I'm telling you, Yaya Toure is a tricky one, man. Yaya Toure is like on the edge. If someone said to me, LB, Yaya should definitely get a statue, I wouldn't be like, nah, you're chatting. I'd be like, yeah, I understand like what you're saying, innit? And at the same time, if someone said to me, nah, I don't think he did quite enough, or the way he ended was poor, or there was too many games when he looked lazy, then I'd be like, yeah, I understand that. I'm not sitting on a fence because I just don't know. Like, Gundogan, I think, needs to get one, man. Because in 25, 30 years, right, when you're taking your kids or you're taking your grandkids to the stadium, and there's the captain who captained our team to the first ever Champions League trophy this club's ever won, to a treble where you beat your local rivals in the first ever Manchester derby in the FA Cup, and you did the three-peat. Like, come on, man. He's got to have one. But then someone was telling me that he's not allowed one. Someone was telling people in the chat like, nah, Gundogan's not allowed one because his religion says he's not allowed it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe he's not allowed. I don't know. LB, pick up the dog mascot. Come on, Blues. It's reserved for Gvardiol. That's Gvardiol's mascot now. Right, here we go, man. Here we go. I think we're a bit late here, aren't we? Game should have kicked off 1 minute ago. What's going on? RIP Franny Lee as well, by the way. I don't think I've spoke about that on the channel so far. My bad, innit? RIP Franny Lee, man. Yeah, by all accounts, he's getting a statue, innit, at City, I believe. I don't know whether that's true or not, but we'll see, innit? We'll see. But what you watching on, LB? TNT Sports, bro. TNT Sports. City doing the huddle. City doing the huddle. Right, come on, man. I want dubs. I want goals. I want chances created. I'd love a couple shots on target. I don't know if that's too much to ask, but I'd love a couple shots on target. By the way, if there's any reason you get a YouTube ad during the game, let me know because YouTube doing this madness. I've turned it off. But if for whatever reason you get one, let me know because I don't like ads in. Oh crap! I keep missing the start of the kickoffs, man. The timer. Oh, God, 6. Boom. Yeah, I don't like ads on YouTube during the watch-alongs, during the actual game, because then imagine like we score and then you just get an advert. I'm like, Foden, Haaland, and then it's like, do you need some accounting software? You know what I mean? And it's just like, nah, that's not really what we want. Okay, so this is interesting. Foden's on the left-hand side. Weird, man. Weird. So Akanji into DM. Akanji is inverting people. Foden on the left. Has Phil Foden been given a free role in midfield tonight? This is weird. So I think it's Anfield tactics, isn't it? It's Anfield tactics where I don't think we've got a right winger. Unless Bernardo's right wing. No, Bernardo's right wing. What is going on, man? What's happening here? Ban spammer. What spammer? Timer froze. Oh, yeah, that's because I didn't click the start timer button. Oh, dear. I'm having a nightmare. We're having a nightmare here, guys. There we go. Right, we should be fine now. It helps if you click start timer. Okay, so Bernardo Silva right wing, Grealish left wing, Haaland up top. Foden must be playing in an attacking midfield position with Rodri, Akanji, and Rico Lewis as the midfield. And then Walker, Diaz, and Gvardiol as a back three. Right, let's go. Let's cook. Yeah, I just want to see some like attacking play, man. Create some chances and stuff, you know? That's too much to ask, really. Nice play that, though, straight away from Rodri, getting it to Walker, and Bernardo gets his first touch of the game out on this right-hand side. Back to Rico Lewis. Timer. What are you about timer? I don't know what people... Why are people saying timer in the chat, innit? Like, I don't know, innit? Timer seems to be working for me. Make sure you drop a like, by the way, guys. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. 500 likes is today's like target. What we on? We're on 255, so over halfway there. City being sloppy in possession here at the moment. No, that's nice play from Haaland. Pops it off to Grealish. He does well. It would have been nice if he could have whipped it to, I think, Bernardo or someone was running, but he just couldn't quite get it under control. So he just reset and kept possession, which is not the most stupid thing to do. That was nice play from Haaland, though. He's doing what people wanted him to do and drop into a deeper position and get the ball. Gvardiol tries to find Grealish. Grealish making an interesting run there. Not really seen him do that too often. He, instead of holding the width on the wing, he drove infield, which, yeah, we've not really seen too much of Grealish doing that. Just a standard reminder, most of you guys have got the message by now, but we do player ratings straight after the game now. We don't do it the day after, so the stream will automatically redirect you to player ratings after the stream, but make sure you join us for that one. Nice play. Rico Lewis out on the right-hand side. Pops it off to Bernardo Silva. Direct play. I like it. Bernardo out to Kyle Walker. Akanji is pushed up now, sort of alongside Rodri. And Gvardiol's also quite far advanced. It's effectively kind of just like Diaz as a lone defender, which is a bit mad. Come on, get a switch on here. We instantly look so much better, by the way, than against Wolves. Like, nothing's really happened, but... Oh, Rico, you can't lose the ball there, mate. Have I just jinxed that massively, haven't I? Oh, well done, Rico. You can't lose the ball there, but he did very well to get the ball back. And City could counter-attack here. What is this? Counter-attack season. Bernardo Silva gives it Walker on the right-hand side. Drills one in. Cleared away. Rico's there. That's a foul, ref. Free kick in a good position here. Yeah. Rico lost the ball in a bad area, but then did really, really well to win it back. Because we could have been in trouble. Xavi Simons has just given away a free kick. Good position this for City to whip one in. I don't know why he's done that. It's such a silly foul to give away. Very, very strange. Rico Lewis and Foden over this. No chance of a shot. It's definitely going to be crossed in. Who's going to cross it in? I don't think I've seen Rico Lewis take a free kick, to be honest. Come on, Rico. He looks focused, mate. He looks focused. It's going to be Rico Lewis to take it. Yeah, it must run in the club, innit? Our set pieces must run in the club, guys. Don't matter who takes a set piece for us. Oh my God, man. That's his one and only set piece ever for the club. That's nice play from Walker there. Rico Lewis again. Pops it off with, oh, Foden. Yeah, Grealish is like, Phil, mate. Give me the ball, Bray. Foden. Pops it off to Grealish on the left-hand side. We're looking so much better than we did against Wolves, guys. Into Phil. Mate, he could have played, yeah, Grealish again. He's saying to Foden, play me in, lad. You don't like me or something? Bernardo. 2 times there, Foden could have played in Grealish. Yeah, reset. We're doing well, though. We're doing well. Looking nice, man. We're looking good. First time I've wore a City kit on a stream for ages, I feel like. Maybe this is good juju, innit? What do you reckon? Should I wear City kits all the time now on watch-alongs? I feel like I'm a bit of a fake City fan. In the sense that I don't wear a City kit when I'm doing streams, you know what I mean? I mean, should really go to games in the first place, but you know what I mean? I should wear a City shirt really when I do watch-alongs, you know what I mean? That's the standard driller, really. So I thought, you know what, tonight I thought I'd put one on. Maybe it's a good look. Great play from Walker. Great play from Rico. Great play. Pops it off to Foden with a load. He could have passed it to Grealish again. Foden don't like Grealish tonight. He's had 3 chances to play him in and he's just not passing it in. Went for the shot that time. But that was nice play from Walker. Good play from Rico Lewis as well. He was getting a lot of the ball in these early minutes. This is why I like Rico Lewis, man, when he plays in this position because he dominates the ball. He loves getting on the ball, man. And he don't mind making mistakes. You know what I mean? If he loses the ball or passes inaccurate or whatever, like he's chill. He constantly wants to give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. And that's what we need from players in that position. Yes, Paolo, how you doing, mate? Rico Lewis again. He's looking. You know, I do like Rico in that position. I think he's a risk because he does lose the ball a bit because of the way he plays, and sometimes his passes are a little bit inaccurate. But I do like the way he plays in that midfield. I really, really like him in there. Be interesting to see how he develops. Or poor ball that from Diaz, but Walker managed to recover. Bernardo orchestrating things from deep. Out to Gvardio. Grealish on the left-hand side. Drives infield. Good ball out to Bernardo Silva. He's got Rico Lewis in front of him. He tries to spin behind his defender. No real options at the moment for Bernardo. Resets and goes back to Kyle Walker. And he just absolutely wastes it with a nothing pass. Throwing for City deep in the Leipzig half. Good start, man. It's a good start, this, for City. Liking what I'm seeing. Like what I'm seeing here. By the way, guys, keep me up to date with the Newcastle game. In fact, keep me up to date with all the games that are going on, please. Any goals, red cards, anything like that, keep me up to date. Let us know in the chat, innit, please? Because I've obviously not got anything on. Big up, man. My Wi-Fi's just turned off. Can't watch the City game. Rip. Oh, that's a shame, Kipatski, because we've started really well, mate. We started really well. Paul throwing from Leipzig. City have the ball back again. Diaz. Every single City player, every single player on the pitch, bar Edison, is camped in the Leipzig half. And I mean massively. 10, 15 yards into the half as well. It's not even like just a little bit. Bored of playing Leipzig. All they do is park the bus, says Abdullah, sorry. I mean, it's what it is. They probably watched Wolves, bro, and thought that's the way to get a result, man. I mean, to be fair, you can't really blame them, bro. They come to our place last year and got smacked for 7, innit? So you can't really blame them for parking the bus, bro. Bernardo. Foden made a decent run there. Bernardo decides not to give it him. Rodri, who's not really touched the ball too much in his first 11 minutes. That's a nice little ball out to Gvardio. Tries to find Haaland. Good pass off. Akanji. That's a foul again. Another free kick for City. This time about 37, 38 yards away from goal. Not in shooting distance. And it's pretty central, which I don't really like. Celtic 1-0. Yeah, is that Kyogo again? Big goal that for Celtic, innit? Big goal. Who are they playing? Who is Celtic playing tonight, guys? Come on, City, keep doing what you're doing. I'm liking exactly what I'm saying. There's nothing I don't like at the moment, to be honest. Passing with intensity, passing accuracy is decent, moving the ball around well. Lazio as well, 1-0 up against Lazio. That's a big goal, that. That's a big goal. Bernardo out on this right-hand side. He's got Akanji in space in the middle. Tries to find Rico Lewis. Akanji was probably the option there. And Leipzig come away with the ball through the middle of the pitch. Can't get past Rodri, though. Can't get past Rodri. Good play, Bernardo. Rico Lewis sends it out to Grealish. He's going to keep this in. This is a decent opportunity. I don't know what Haaland's doing there. Still got the ball here, bro. Grealish. Rodri. 30 yards out. Reset. That was a good play, that then from Rico. Maybe slightly overhit the pass, but decent play. Oh, no. Silly pass that. We've lost the ball. Ram out to this left-hand side. Leipzig coming forward here. Space for Ram on the left, potentially to deliver a cross. Cross comes in. Headed away from Ruben Diaz. And City come away with it nicely. Good play. Good play. Yeah, mate. Rodri's a joker. He's just too good, mate. Like, it's just crazy, mate. He's so good. He's just so good. He just is, isn't he? He's just class. I said it for time. He's the cog in our team that keeps it going. And if you take the cog out, then the engine blows up. You know what I mean? Big up Great Bassinet says, yes, I'll be over 500 people in the stream. Let's get those likes up, people. Listen to Great Bassinet, mate, with his 1 month member chat. Says, get the likes up. Over 500 people in here. We're going for a 500 like target today. As Bernardo Silva cuts inside. Gives it to Rico! Oh! Foden! Guppy! Oh, he put it wide! Oh, it should be 1-0 City. It should be 1-0 to City, mates. Rico Lewis could be dusted here as well to make things worse. What beautiful play for Bernardo Silva and Rico Lewis. Rico tries to get the shot off after spinning. I think the defender, you got to give the defender credit. And then Foden with the shot. Should be 1-0 there. Should be 1-0. Let him off the hook, man. Let him off the hook. But that play from Bernardo Silva and Rico Lewis there was just incredible. I told you before the game, man, this is an audition for Rico Lewis. And it's an audition to say, can you cut it with Nunez and Kovacic? Because if you can, then you're up there with selection. You know? We all know he's good. We all know Rico Lewis is good. The question is, can he play in this position? Say, not obviously now. I'm not talking about the Arsenal game this weekend, but like maybe like in a year or whatever, or maybe in 6 months. Could we be doing previews where we've got Kovacic, Nunez, Alvarez fit and all them kind of guys and going, Rico Lewis, start Rico Lewis? That's what we're going to ask. And obviously right now the answer to that is no, because it's too early. But maybe in time, we could be there, you know. 1-0 to Newcastle. Whoo, that's a big goal, that. Oh, beautiful play. Bernardo Silva skips past Ram, cuts inside on his left foot. Akanji inside the box. Rico. Might have to reset here. Yeah, has to reset with Rodri, but we're still applying the pressure. 1-0 Newcastle. I bet that stadium erupted, didn't it? I bet that stadium erupted. Foden on the left-hand side. Gvardiol. Back to Rodri. Kyle Walker. I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. There are definitely goals here for us today if we want them. Gvardiol puts a ball in. Terrible cross. Might go all the way out to Bernardo, and in fact it does. Into Rico. On the edge of the penalty area. He crosses it in. Just too high for Erling Haaland. But retain possession with Foden. Nice play to keep the ball there. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, LB 1998 is right in the chat, though. We could do with having a couple of shots, but we are playing nice. This is like completely different to Wolves. Like, we're moving the ball quick. We're being direct. We're getting the ball forward. Come on, let's go. This is it. This is it, man. Bernardo, right-hand side. Bernardo, right-hand side. Cuts in. Handball! What? That's got to be handball, man. He said no. He said no. Is this handball? Nah, it's not really handball. I tell you, I seen the replay there, guy. I don't think I can honestly say that's handball, to be honest. Nah, you can't give that, man. You can't give that. I'll tell you truthfully, man. You can't give that as handball. Yeah, VAR check over. No handball. He's moving his arm away, man. He's moving his arm away. You can't give handball for that. I would have took it if they would have given it us, obviously, but nah, man. Honesty is the best policy, guys. It is. Always is the best policy. Grealish. He started well in this game so far. Tries to play the ball in behind for Foden. He puts an early cross in the box. Good defending. Great defending, in fact. Oh, Foden was offside anyway. Like that early ball then for Foden. We don't really see that too often, do we? We see a lot of cutback FC. Yeah, it was just offside. Yeah, not a bad decision to put an early cross in there. 18 minutes in here, guys. Leipzig 0, Manchester City 0. City should be 1-0 up, though. We had a great opportunity to score, and unfortunately, just wasted the chance, really. But playing well. Playing well. Nice play, Rodri. Rico Lewis is the guy who's in loads of space. I feel like Leipzig don't know how to deal with him because he's doing everything. 1 minute he's dropping deep. Next minute he's pushing up forward. Like, they don't know what to do with him. Who's marking him? No one knows. He's in the half space. He's in the pockets. Big up Gollerin, man. Appreciate it, Bray. Rodri drives forward. Pops it off to Foden. He gives it to Grealish. This is a chance for a cross. Cuts it back. Oh, just intercepted. Oh, they made a mistake. Foden. Oh, he put it wide. It was with his right foot. It was difficult, but that was great play from Phil Foden there. He just sliced it, man. He sliced it. He's making things happen, though, today. This is what I want to see from Phil Foden, people. Not that stinky performance against Wolves. I want him to get on the ball. I want him to have shots. I want him to create. Much better from him. Much better. Yeah, Phil is definitely up for it today, RV Design, man. 100% he's up for it. You can tell, innit? You can tell. Yeah, it was always difficult. I mean, the shot was difficult. He's on his weaker foot and he's stretching for the ball. I mean, it was always going to be a difficult effort, that, really. But nice play, man. Why do I think Alvarez ain't playing? Maybe a rest, bro. Maybe a rest. Maybe just a change of system. Don't know. Doku Madrilla says, my name is Jack Grealish. Yeah, Grealish started all right, to be honest. I think Grealish has started okay today. Rico Lewis is in so much space every single time. Yes, yes, Hassan, what are you saying, bro? Out to Grealish again. Cuts inside. Pops it off to a Kanji, who is playing in that inverted midfield position. Almost lost out there, but kept the ball. Oh. Get the ball away. Just a reminder, guys, please make sure you hit that like button for us. We've got now, what, 550 people in the building, 323 likes. Let's see if we can get to 350, man. 25 people, hit that thumbs up button for me, man. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Big up to everyone that has liked and subscribed. Just helps grow the channel. See if we can get to 350. We need 25 people out of 500, man. Oh, beautiful play from Gvardiol. This is unreal. Messi, 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 Messi. Oh, they give the ball away. Never mind. Oh, then he won the ball back and then he fouled him. Never mind. Never mind. That was nice play, though, initially from Gvardiol, that run forward. And then just unfortunately, the final effort was a bit of a poor ball. To be fair, he's pushed in first. I don't know about you guys there. I think that's actually a foul on Gvardiol. Gvardiol does foul him, but he only fouls him after he's already been fouled. I actually think that should have been a free kick to City there. Maybe we should request a replay, man. I don't know. What you guys think? Oh, Walker's won it high up the pitch. Handball. That's handball! Goldmo says, I feel like RB will score before us, so we have to take our chances. I don't know, man. I don't think Leipzig have done anything in the first 23 minutes to suggest that they are going to score. I mean, whenever they've gone forward, it's been off like a misplaced pass from us, really. We've sort of given them the chance. Is it me or Walker give the ball away about 10 times already in this first half? Leipzig on the attack here. Grealish, what are you doing there, bro? Risky moves. Not remember Walker against Sheffield United. Mate, Gvardiol is unbelievable, mate. He's so good. Oh, referee, bro. Come on, man. You got to get a hold of this game. Smacked him in the face there. Boom. Clothesline, Rico Lewis, Xavi Simons. What's he doing? They have bare rapid players. Need to be careful, man. Yeah, no, I'm chilling at the moment. I'm happy with what I'm witnessing here. I think it's a matter of time before we get the breakthrough, man. I think it's a matter of time. Yes, Jadon. What are you saying, Bray? It was Poulsen, not Simmons, LB. Big up, man. 2-0 Newcastle. Nah, it's not. No, it's not. It's 2-0 Newcastle. Oh, my God. PSG, man. What are you doing, lads? I'll tell you what, if Newcastle win that, then that sends their chances of qualifying through the roof, to be honest with you. How's cooking? How is cooking? Oh, it's disallowed, rip. I feel like that's the moment now which could spark PSG into life. Because if you're a PSG player now, you're going, lads, come on, man, what's going on here? Nice ball behind Rico Lewis, cuts it back. Phil Foden! Golazo, 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 golazo. Well, he's been on the ball a lot today already, Phil Foden, creating chances, getting on the ball, having a couple of shots. Maybe he should have scored 5-10 minutes ago, and he makes no mistake this time. Rico Lewis again getting himself into the penalty area, cutting the ball across goal. And Phil Foden, good finish. But it's this man here, Rico Lewis, who for me has probably been City's best player tonight. Cuts the ball back. Phil Foden, right foot into the ground, past the goalkeeper. City 1-0 up. Great play. But Rico Lewis tonight is cooking. But great finish that from Phil Foden. Great finish. But I'm telling you, man, Rico Lewis, they do not know how to handle Rico Lewis. They don't know what to do with him. They don't know what to do. Do they track him? Do they man mark him? Did he push? Did he go in when he drops back? They don't know what to do. He's absolutely cooking, man. I'm telling you, this was an audition. And so far, he's got the golden buzzer, man. He's got the golden buzzer. Right, come on. Let's go and get a second goal. Get in there. Boom. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Cooking. They just don't know what to do with him. He's in so much space every single time. Class. Class. See, now he's dropping deep. He's CDM now. So then what do? Do you go in with him? Do you press him? Well, if you press him, then you're going to leave space in behind. Now look at him. Now he's our third most advanced player. He's just 1 minute he's defensive next to Rodri. Next minute he's next to Haaland. How do you mark that? How do you mark it? He's getting in behind. Like, so difficult. And technically on the ball, he's so good as well. So you can give him the ball in tight areas. But for me, he's been our best player so far. Nice play from Foden, though, cutting in from sort of midfield. Getting that nice finish. Bernardo was a good ball in behind for Rico Lewis. But we're playing nice, man. I told you before, innit? Goal was coming, man. Oh, I need to relax sometimes. Calma. Guys, remember, Rico is 18, says Anshiman. That's a scary thought, bro. The question for me, right, if Cole Palmer went for 45 million, you know what I'm going to ask? You know what I'm going to ask? Ah, man. Listen, I think that's an interesting question. It's an interesting question, isn't it? If he went for 45 million, Cole Palmer, who was limited to right wing, you got Rico Lewis, who's cooking again. Foden! Oh, blocked, mate! It's basically the exact same chance as last time. Rico Lewis and Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side, causing all sorts of problems. Crossed in. This time, I think it was Bernardo with the cross. Comes out to Foden, and it's blocked. Majis, DM me on Twitter, Instagram, or email me. It's lbcontent@gmail.com, Bray. I see some mad numbers, by the way, for these transfer fees for Rico Lewis. I don't think I'd sell him for less than like 50, 60 mil. Now, I'm not saying he's worth 50 or 60 mil, but I think the potential there is so great that I wouldn't be prepared to sell him for anything less than that. I do think he's a midfielder, not a right back, though. I'll say that now. Honestly, I don't think he's a right back. I don't think he's quite physical enough or tall enough to play right back in the Prem. But I think midfield, I think he can be a midfielder, 100%. Does Rico rate over the hedge? Yes. SB with the one gifted. And that has gone to Kipax Kid. He's not even watching the game tonight. But Kipax Kid, you are missing a very, very good performance here for City. And bit of space here for Grealish on the left-hand side. Cuts in. Backs to Gvardio. Akanji tries to play a little pinball past to Foden. And Leipzig on their counter-attack here. Could be in the mud. Space out on the left-hand side here. Oh, no. Simmons. Ah, poor ball. Goal kick City. Nice. Nice, man. Liking what I'm seeing, man. I like what I'm seeing. Need that second goal, man. Get that second goal, and then we can relax a little bit. Gvardiol's so good, mate. Haaland! Oh! What was that? Was that a shot? Was it a cross? What did he just do? What was that? Was that a shot or a cross? I think it was a shot. I think it was a shot, but surely at that angle you'd try and hit the ball with the outside of your foot. But he almost done the opposite there. Nice play though again from Foden. He put the ball in behind for Haaland. Foden's doing well, man. He's doing well. I like him. What I'm seeing here from Foden. It would have been offside anyway. Yeah, I thought it might have been offside. You know. Free kick for Leipzig, about 10 yards in their own half out on that right-hand side. Good stuff, though. He definitely has a virus. The computer doesn't compute. Good at Diaz. Well played, Foden. Lost the ball in the middle of the park. Leipzig have it. Leipzig have been poor, man. Not very impressed. They'll probably score now, innit? Should have really said that. That's like the ultimate jinx. Good process. Delay. Can't do it, mate. Can't do anything, mate. Can't do anything, mate. Can't do anything, mate. Oh, no. Nice, Edison. Maybe not nice. Oh, he's offside anyway. Don't matter. Don't matter. Oh, yeah, they do have they do have a few injuries, man. They do have a few injuries. They're here for the taking, though. If we're being honest with you, right? No disrespect, but we couldn't score 3 or 4 past these tonight if we really up our game and like start slamming. Oh, poor ball that from Diaz. What was that? Recovers well, though. You got to give him credit for the recovery. Now, City spin with Rico Lewis. Oh, he's kept it in. A ball. Goldmo says we need a second. Yeah, I mean, a second would be... It'd take the pressure off, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But to be honest, we don't really look like we're in trouble here, to be honest with you. What is that, mate? What is that? What is the goalkeeper doing there? He just kicked the ball out for a throw for no reason. What's he doing? This Bernardo Silva, Rico Lewis link up on the right hand side is... I like it. I do like it. I can't lie. Leipzig coming forward on the left hand side. Good play, Kyle Walker. Good play. Mate, Kyle Walker's passing accuracy today must stink, you know. He give the ball away so many times. Are we back to our best? I don't know, man. It's probably too soon to say that, to be honest, Des, but I mean, this is a lot better. This is the sort of stuff we are used to be honest with you. You know, looking good going forward in transitional play, looking good defensively, look sound. The defenders know that they want to actually pass the ball forward. Like we're looking good, mate. We're looking good. I can't lie. I wouldn't say it's. I won't quite say it's our best. Red Star have scored really against Young Boys. That means Young Boys are going to be on 0 points when we play them next. So we've got them back to back. So realistically, if Leipzig have beat them and Red Star beat them tonight, we should be getting 6 points. That'll be 12 points off of 4 games. We're qualified after match day 4. This is the perfect scenario, man. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to jinx anything. Obviously, it's still a long time to play in this, but that means match day 5, match day 6, you can do what you want. You want to go strong and keep momentum, go strong, keep momentum. You want to rest players, rest players. What did I have for scran? I had a jalfrezi curry bread and I had some homemade barbecue chicken wings. Walker, long throw in the box to Haaland. Bernardo, back into Walker. I feel like the team's brewing up for a second goal here. I feel like the team is brewing. Foul. Yeah, I agree with that, Dash, bro. Would I take Simmons next summer? I don't know, man. To be honest, I'll tell you the truth, bro. I've not really seen too much of Simmons, but for some reason, my YouTube community, i.e., you guys, love him. Like, you're always on to me about Simmons is class, mate. Simmons is class. So listen, if you guys think he's good, then yeah, we'll take him in it. But I've not really seen him that much, to be honest with you. Do you ever fancy doing a collaboration with a Barcelona YouTuber? I mean, yeah, if we got Barcelona in the Champions League or something, then yeah, probably, bro. Kanji into Rico. Diaz. Gvardiol. I think Gvardiol's actually made a big difference in today's game. People will speak about Rico. People will speak about Rodri. But he, for me, has made a huge difference. Oh, Kanji could be ripped here. That was a bad tackle, you know. He's going to be lucky to get away without a book in there. Yeah, I think Gvardiol today's been class. I think he really has. He just makes playing out from the back so much more easier. Like, we just look comfortable doing it. And that's no dig on Ake, you know what I mean? Like, Ake's probably better on one-on-one duels then, probably, you know what I mean? But Gvardiol just playing out from the back just makes us tick. You know what's going to be class? I had this fucking buzzing here. I can't wait until we've got Johnny Stones, Ruben Diaz, Gvardiol, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, and Haaland in the same team. Oh my. It's making me emotional, actually. It's actually genuinely making me, I might cry here because like that is special. I am the special one. You know what I mean? That is the special team, innit? I can't wait till we see that. That's gonna be unbelievable. That's gonna be unbelievable. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. 2024. January or February 2024, Kevin De Bruyne returns. Oh, that team's going to be so good, man. That team's going to be so good. Just imagine Edison, Walker, Diaz, Stones, Gvardiol, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Kovacic, Foden, whoever, and then Haaland, Bernardo, Doku, Grealish, whatever. Like, it's just, I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it. Well, what's happening here? 2-0 Newcastle. VAR, what? Are you saying they've scored, but it's going to be VAR? It's going to be reviewed, or what's happening? What's going on with the Newcastle game? Is it 2-0, or is it being checked? Or what's happening? Short corner FC for Leipzig. Ball into the box. Handball. That's handball, no? Chance still for Leipzig. Headed back across goal, away from Rodri. And it's all the way back to the goalkeeper. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Good tackle, Gvardiol. That was a class tackle, mate. 2-0. It is 2-0. Check complete, yeah. It's a madness. 2-0. What the hell? City coming under a bit of pressure here. What's that from Rodri? In the end, it was actually a good header back to Edison. Delay, goal given. Oh man! Every time there's a VAR decision now, there's just gonna be like memes in it. I mean, like delay. Guys, we are now on 356 likes, nearly 600 people in the building. Guys, do me a favor, man. If you've not done so already, hit that thumbs up button, man. There's nearly 250 people that haven't hit that like button. Don't cost you a penny and help support the channel. Make sure you are subscribed as well. Let's see if we can get to 400 likes by half time. About 5 minutes away. We need, 40 people now? Hit that thumbs up button, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you're all well. 2-0 Newcastle, mate. PSG are so stinky, aren't they? Like, how have they had Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe in the same team and didn't win the Champions League? That is just unbelievable. I'll tell you why. Because it's not FIFA, innit? It's not a computer game. There's more to football than just saying, buy the best players and you'll win. No, that's not how it works, mate. That's just not how it works. Go on, Haaland. Hey, Haaland's won that. This could be a chance here. Go on. 4 players in the box. Haaland. Saved. Oh, I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. I don't know what happened. I think he went for the cross. And then it hit a player and then went to the goalkeeper who saved it. Man. Nice play. Rodri is a bit further advanced there. Pull ball in the box. Hey, Mojisa, I've just seen your message, bro. Ice cream in the middle. Cream on top. What's that green stuff they put on your thing, bro? That's a madness, Mojisa. I can't lie, bro. Up until they put the green thing on, it actually looked well nice. And then they put some green stuff on it. I'll show the chat at half time. Oh, no, this is dangerous. We need to get serious here. Long range shot, over the bar, corner ball. Probably the wrong decision there. Corner for Leipzig. 90 seconds to go in this first half, plus stoppage time. City have been by far the better team. I think at times maybe we've been a little bit wasteful when we've got the ball forward into the final third, but overall, I ain't gonna complain, man. This is streets ahead of what we witnessed at the Molineux at the weekend. That was so poor. This is night and day. This is night and day. Such a good performance. Not perfect. Still stuff that we need to improve on, but a lot better, man. A lot better. Nah, no way, Seamus, bro. Talk to me when Evan Ferguson scores 50 goals in the Premier or 50 goals in the Premier League, like all comps season, you know what I mean? And breaks the Premier League record, and then we'll talk. I do like Evan Ferguson, though. I think he's a good player. But I'm not going to put him above Haaland, bro. No way. Long ball up, Madison to Haaland, chest it down. Foden recovers the ball well and wins. No, he doesn't win the free kick. To the frustration of Haaland, ball whipped in for Leipzig. Player goes down. And Walker, is he going to keep that in? Yes, he is. How much is going to be added on here? Maybe 2 minutes? Don't think it'll be loads. Oh, no. He's not even adding a minute on. Okay, well, it's half time. It's Leipzig 0, Manchester City 1. I've got to say, I think that's a pretty decent performance, to be honest with you guys. I can't lie. I'm pretty happy with what I've just witnessed. I'm pretty happy with what I just witnessed. Intensity in the play was good. Transitional play from the defence to the midfield to the attack was good. Doc Grealish looked decent. Foden's looked active. Rico Lewis, for me, has probably been the best player on the pitch. I think Guardiola has been very, very impressive. Bernardo slotted in. I think that Bernardo Silva and Rico Lewis combination on that right-hand side looks scary. It looks scary, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the Newcastle game on for the rest of the minutes because I assume, I suppose, there's 7 minutes to play in that Newcastle game at half-time. So I'll watch the Newcastle game. But yeah, that Rico Lewis and Bernardo combination on that right-hand side was very, very good. Yeah, so listen, I'm buzzing. Like I said, I still think there's stuff to improve on. I don't think it was a perfect performance, but good enough at this moment in time, and a lot better than the Wolves game. So yeah, we need to be a bit more clinical when we get to the final third. Maybe a couple of Haaland's choices. Have they been the best decision? Don't know. But yeah, nice, good, a lot better. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm witnessing. You want Doku on, do you? I wouldn't put Doku on. I wouldn't make any changes at this point. I wouldn't make any changes. I think the way the game's gone doesn't mean we need to make any subs. Just carry on. Gvardiol's been more progressive than Grealish so far. I think Gvardiol's been excellent. I actually think that Gvardiol today has been one of our best players. Actually, I really, really do. PSG on the attack here. Oh, decent ball in. Yes, just saw EU. Thoughts on the first half? Happy, bro. Happy with what I witnessed. Happy with the performance. I think defensively looked pretty tight. Gvardiol was class. Rico Lewis was class. Yeah, it's buzzing, man. Buzzing. The only thing I would say really is be a bit more clinical. Decision making in the final third, you need to probably improve. But other than that, there's really nothing to be complaining about. Walker's give the ball away a few times, but defensively he's been okay. You know, I think we just need to take the positives out of today. Because, of course, after the Wolves game, everyone was miserable, you know what I mean? Because we just lost 2 in a row. Lost our first Premier League game in a game that we really shouldn't be losing. So we need to just look at today and 45 minutes in, let's just take the positives. Let's be positive about what we've just seen because I think it's really good. Will Gvardiol bench Ake versus Arsenal? If it was me, I'd consider playing Gvardiol and Diaz and benching Akanji and playing Ake left back if Ake's fit. If Ake's fit. But yeah, listen, I think that we're that was nice. That was honestly a real nice performance, man. There's more goals here for us. We could score another 2 or 3 if we want. We just need to be more clinical. Yes, nah, Saka's a rip, man. No way Saka's playing on Sunday, if you believe. The chance is big chance that for PSG. Goncalo Ramos there. Big opportunity to pull one back. All right, Steve, welcome in, pal. Yeah, mate, we played well that first half, mate. We played well. Got to get Stones some minutes today. That's interesting. That's interesting, yeah. I wonder if we will see John Stones. I mean, I'm not against it. Maybe 10 minutes at the end. Give him 10 minutes at the end of the game. I mean, listen, you know my opinion. I don't want to bang on about it. You know I wouldn't play John Stones against Arsenal, right? But listen, if you want to give him 10 minutes today, and then at least you've got the option of do you play him against Arsenal? My opinion is don't do it. But you never know. Who knows? Hey, oh, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. We got a new member, people. We got a new member. W's in the chat, man. For Joseph J, who's just joined the squad. Big up, Joseph, man. Appreciate the support, mate. Links in the description. Pin comment for anyone else that wants to join. Massively appreciate the support there, Joseph. The rest of the members. Let's give some shout outs. We've got SB as a member, J877 as a member, Simon Clark as a member, John Nelson, Herbal Attraction, Elder, Lazuli, Mitchell, Iviwi. Who else we got in here? We got anyone else? Any other members want to share out? AIM A1 is in the building as well. Big up, man. Appreciate the support, guys. Honestly, really do. Half time at the Newcastle game, and they get a standing ovation. Newcastle 2-0 up against PSG. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Fair dues, man. Fair dues, because I just didn't think that they'd get the W today. But I mean, there's still 45 minutes to go. The question is now, right? Will Newcastle in the second half sit back and, because that's what you see that all the time. The club who's not expected to win, get a couple of goals up, and then they just sit back and then they just get picked off. I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. John there with the Retro City badge. It's weird calling that the Retro City badge now, isn't it? I don't like calling it the Retro City badge. I'm not going to call it the Retro City badge anymore. It says Gvardiol looking good. Yeah, mate, Gvardiol. Is Luis Enrique a fraud? It says Shake. You tell me, mate. I've not deeped his career, to be honest with you. I've not deeped his career. RR says, I really don't understand the agenda against Akanji. City fans are sugar-coated with high-class players. Just ask yourself this. Would you have a player like KP or Akanji who is putting a shift in? I don't get that. What are you saying? Are you saying would we rather have Calvin Phillips or Akanji? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying there. I'd rather have Akanji play centre defensive midfield than Calvin Phillips, if that's what you're saying, which is pretty damning, to be honest with you. But that's just my view, innit? I don't get why people... Yeah, listen, you all know, like, Akanji, right? He was bought, what, for 15 million quid? I think people forget that sometimes. I think people forget that Akanji was brought to Manchester City as our 5th choice centre-back, and he was bought for £15 million. And he's playing with Diaz, who cost, what, 65 million? Stones, who cost 50 million. And by the way, that 50 million was about 10 years ago. So imagine how much that would have been worth now with inflation. Gvardiol, 77 million. No. That is fake news. This here is fake news. That's fake news. Fake news. That is fake news, bro. That is fake news. I did not have an agenda against Akanji at all. That is fake. In fact, I distinctly remember saying that in Akanji's first couple of games, he played really, really well. Then what happened is Pep started messing around with the defence and started moving him around. 1 minute he's playing right back, next playing same centre back, then he's playing right-sided centre back, then he's playing left back. I think Akanji is just a guy who just needs to be playing in the same position. And if he's not playing in the same position, he needs to be playing with quality players. Nah, it's fake news, bro. It's fake news. I wasn't his massive fan. I wasn't a massive fan of the guy, you know what I mean? But I didn't have an agenda. I didn't have an agenda. But I remember he started getting moved. I think it was like Severe away last year or some shit like that. And he started playing in weird positions, man. I think he plays better when he plays with Diaz. But listen, I like Akanji, man. I think he's a good player. Prodigal says no LB caught. Get the clips out. you try to send me behind bars, man. You try to get me nicked, innit? I have the police knocking at my door. Funny, man. You guys are funny, innit? LB has a Di Michele's agenda. Yeah, and you know what? I'll put my hands up right now and say I did have a Di Michele's agenda. However, he did drop that stunning 10 out of 10 performance at Hull away when we had 10 men. Vincent Kompany got sent off, and he absolutely ran the show. That was one of his only good games, to be honest with you. He actually played better Di Michele's when Vincent Kompany wasn't in the team for some reason. LB jailed. It was nice knowing you, man. See you later. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Check complete, man. Check complete. Remember when he got nutmegged by Rashford? Yo, listen, stop, Abubakar, bro. We don't need to do this. Why did we bring that up, man? Let's not just go through all the City's bad players over the last 10 years. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Funny guy, man. Yeah, that was pretty disgusting, that game, wasn't it? You know what upsets me? I'm going to say this, right? I know I just said let's not speak about like negative stuff, but you know what upsets me? Over the last 10 years, does anyone else feel that like we've let United off the hook a little bit in games? Like, I know we beat them 6-3, and like under Pellegrini, I did a good record on that, but I really feel that we've not punished them enough. I feel like there's games that we've lost, that we've drawn, or we've won like 1 or 2-0 or whatever, where really we should have been pushing 5 or 6 goals on the reg, like I don't know, man. I just feel like we've not fully exposed how bad they are. Yeah, under Ollie, mate. Like, how is Ollie? I think Ollie had a decent record against us, didn't he? What's going on there, man? Like the game where we could have won the league and we were 2-0 up, and then Pogba done a madness. Like that game, Sterling had about 5 chances one-on-one. He didn't score a single one. Like that should have ended about 6-0. I don't know, mate. It's something that's in the back of my mind, and I always think to myself, yeah, not that it keeps me up at night. You know what I mean? I mean, I've witnessed my club win three Premier Leagues in a row, the treble and that. It's just some little bit of like, yeah. Have you given my thoughts on Klopp's comments? I have given my thoughts on Klopp's comments, but I'll say it again, Tyrone. I think it's a bit embarrassing. I think it doesn't help the conversation asking for a replay. I think it's a stupid thing to say. You're never, ever, ever going to get a replay. And yeah, you need to do what everyone else does when they get a decision go against them. Move on, man. Nah, I don't think we will buy anyone in January, bro. Listen, I think if Paqueta's available, I think there's a half chance we might go for him, but West Ham are not going to want to sell him midway through a season. I don't really think we're a club that buys. I mean, is there a way to find out, like, all of Man City's January signings? Like, is there any way of doing that? Manchester City, all transfers. Nah, it doesn't say. Like, you know what I mean? Is there any way of, like, finding a website which says, these are all Manchester City's transfers ever? Oh, winter transfer windows. There is. There is a thing. There is a thing. Winter transfer. So we bought Maximo Perrone last year. That was it. The year before that, Alvarez. But he didn't join us till the summer. The year before that, no one. The year before that, so we're now back into 2020 here. No one. The year before, see, the evidence points to Manchester City don't sign players in the winter. No, nobody. I'm back in 2018 here. Emerick Laporte was the last player we signed who comes straight into the team, and that was back in 2018, 65 million euros, according to my information. So yeah, the answer to the question is probably no. It doesn't look like Pep is a massive fan of signing players in January. Yeah, of course, Jesus was the year before, I think, wasn't it? So, no, I don't think so. Because what you got to remember is, by the time the January transfer window opens, you'd like to think Stones will be back. KDB will be nearly back, because apparently he's going to be back in January sometime. So he'll be nearly back. Bernardo's already back. So we probably, unless anyone gets injured, obviously, now until then, we should be chill. We should be chill. So, yeah, man, I don't think we're going to sign anyone in January, mate. It's just not in our history. I mean, you have to go back 5-6 years to see us sign players. Barco is bulking up as we speak. Yeah, you know what? People have not seen that. Manchester City apparently have sent Barco at Boca Juniors, that left back that we signed, a specific nutritional eating program because they want him to bulk up for the Prem. I think he's going to be in the squad. I don't think he's going to be like a Maximo Perrone. I don't think he's going to be a Perone. I don't think he's going to be one of these guys, yeah, Yan Kuto, who comes in and then just gets off on loan. I think City want him in the first team squad. Yo, Jake Ferris, man. Yo, listen up. Big up, Jake. Big Newcastle fan. Says, hi, LB. Yes, bro. Congratulations, mate. 2-0 up. Still a long way to go. 45 minutes, mate. But if you get a W, mate, that's class for you. So enjoy the second half, pal. Enjoy the second half. A reminder, by the way, player ratings straight after the watch along. Don't go anywhere. Stream will automatically redirect you. And then, yeah, probably a watch along tomorrow night. We have 2 LBs. Why are we bringing in a third, though? I mean, this is an actual left back, but listen, Bray, don't come at me in it. I don't know, Bray. I don't know the answer to the question, mate. I don't know the answer to the question. Right, we're about to get underway here for the second half. Let's see if I can actually get this timer right this time. And we're off. Let's go. 45 minutes to go. Come on, there are more goals here for us. There are more goals here for us if we want them. Got to be more clinical in that final third. Do everything else the same. Transitional play, on the ball movement, all good. Just need that final third pass to move a little bit better, and then we can get our second goal. We can cook. Yeah, Perone cooking. Apparently so, yeah. Apparently he's doing well. Apparently he's doing well. Say. Rodri's so good in it, guys. I'm sorry, I know I'm going on about it all the time, and you're probably bored of it by now, but I just can't help but just admire him. You know what I mean? Whenever he's on the football pitch, other when he's not choking people out, he's a top player. He really is. Oh, that's nice play. Oh, Bernardo, man, why are you back heeling it for? Should have took that on your own. Long ball forward from Leipzig, but City intercept it high up the pitch. Foden. Oh, he tried to find Grealish on the 1-2. That's a free kick for Leipzig. Probably again there. Probably should have done a little bit better. You win the ball high up. You need to be a little bit more clinical on your passes. John says, can feel a Haaland goal coming. Yeah, I mean, he's not really had any, like, legit chances, but he's been sniffing around, hasn't he? He's been sniffing around the goal, so... Listen, I think there's a good opportunity for Haaland to potentially get on the score sheet tonight, but Leipzig come forward, poor ball from them. And City have it back with Ederson. Foden dropping deep out to Gvardiol on the left-hand side, who's been fantastic tonight. Drives forward into Grealish. Back into Gvardiol. Left wing position. Try to break some ankles. Back into Grealish. I need to give the ball away there, Grealish. I was going to say, I've liked Grealish tonight. I think he's looked decent. Hang on a minute. We're in the mud. We're in the mud. 1-1. And just like that, my friends, that's how quickly it changes in this competition. City cut apart in the middle of the pitch. A ball in behind our defence. Akanji couldn't catch him. And it's a great finish. In off the post. And we don't really deserve that. And that's why we need that second goal, man. You've got to get the second goal. Someone tell me that's their first shot on target. Go on, I dare you. I dare you someone tell me that's their first shot on target. That's a great ball, by the way. It's a great ball. Akanji does as good as he can there. He leans into the player. I mean, if he leans into him anymore, he's going to foul him. It's going to be a red card. I don't know if Akanji can do any better there. I know some people will be like, oh, Akanji could have done more, but he leans on him. If he leans on him anymore, the guy probably goes down. It's probably a penalty, or in fact, it was outside the box when he leant on him, so it would have been a red card. It would have been a straight red card because double jeopardy doesn't count outside the box. Good finish. Frustrating, man. Frustrating because we dominated that first half so much. Oh, well. Makes the game a little bit more interesting. I don't know, man. Keep playing like we were in the first half. I'm sure we'll get another chance to score, man. I'm sure we'll get another chance to score. Poor ball there from Guardiola to Diaz. Luckily, we get away with it. Akanji, bit of space in the middle of the pitch. Out to Kyle Walker on the right-hand side. Rico Lewis further advanced. Rico cuts back. Yeah, Philip. Mate, there's going to be a lot of people that maybe went toilet, maybe went get a beer or something, get some food or whatever, and they've come back and it's 1-1, and they're going to be like, what? How is it 1-1? Ram back to the goalkeeper. Come on, City. What's this, man? Foul. That's a foul, mate. That's a foul. 100% a foul. Oh. You wake up a little bit here, City. You wake up a little bit, please. Right, let's have a look at that goal again. See whose fault it is. Young boys have just equalised against Red Star, by the way. Right, have a look. So Grealish has got the ball on the left-hand side. Plays the ball forward to Gvardiol. He breaks a few ankles. And Grealish gives the ball away. But he gives the ball away, guys, 5 yards on the edge of their box. So we can't be saying that's Grealish's fault if he loses the ball on the edge of the penalty area of Leipzig. You know what I mean? It's not like he's lost the ball on the edge of our box. Grealish got the ball again on the edge of their box. Plays it in behind for Foden. Clips one into the back post. Haaland's there. Heads it down. Couldn't get a good connection on it. Maybe you just have to say that's a good goal. Maybe, mate, honestly, I've watched that replay now 2 or 3 times. I think maybe you just have to say that's just a good goal. You say it's Grealish's fault, guys. He's lost the ball on the edge of their box. Haaland, he's lost the ball on the edge of their penalty area. You can't blame a goal that they've scored on an attacker losing the ball on the edge of their penalty area. No way, I'm not having that. Maybe you just have to say that's a good goal. I think you just got to say that's a good finish. Good play. Oh, come on, man. We've started this second half well sloppy, man. We've started this second half well sloppy here. Giving the ball away needlessly. Ram on the left-hand side again. Long ball forward for Leipzig. Akanji needs to win that. He doesn't. Luckily, the other guy doesn't get the ball either. Need to wake up, man. Need to wake up. It's a little bit concerning. Like, the first half we were very good, and the second half we've dropped off a little bit, man. Now, come on. Got to refocus now. Got to refocus. Oh, lost the ball again. Nice play, Rico. Come on. Foden. Carries it forward. Gives it off to Grealish on the left-hand side. Back into Foden. Gavardio to Akanji. Bernardo's out on the right-hand side. By the way, how much better is it having an actual right winger? It's class, isn't it? Rodri. Switches it out to Bernardo. Intercepted from Ram. It's going to be a City throw-in. Nice. Walker into Rico Lewis. In behind. Just can't get the pass in behind for Haaland. 3-0 Newcastle. Nah. Oh my God. What? What? The hell, man? Good ball. That's nice. Haaland pops it off to Guardiola. Wide. Wide. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got to send the ball there. Grealish. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it was difficult. I don't know. But I felt like Foden could have just whipped one in behind to Haaland there. Haaland was making a decent run. PSG have finished, innit? Yeah, they're a finished club, man. 100% a finished club. I mean, you can get beat at Newcastle, right? It's not the easiest place to go in the world. 3-0. What the hell? What's going on there? Mbappe ghosting on nah. City throwing high up the pitch, man. Come on. Need to pick up the pace a little bit. And keep the ball a little bit more. A bit sloppy in this second half compared to the first. Diaz. Akanji to Walker. Into Rico Lewis. Back to Akanji. Nice play. Akanji goes for the switch. That's nice. Grealish. Got Foden in behind. Can't find Foden. Into Rodri. Back to Foden on the left-hand side. Good football. Whips it in behind. Haaland puts it wide. I don't know if this was an easy chance. Let's have a look. What a ball that is from Phil, by the way. Nah, you know what? I think he needs to score that. I need to see a different replay to see the angle, because maybe the angle was tight, but off that initial replay, the robot man should have scored. But I don't know. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt based on I've not seen the angle. But the one replay I did see tells me that he should have scored. What a ball that was, by the way, from Foden. What a ball. What a ball. That prime, yeah, that prime deal. That prime energy drink, man. It's corrupting him, man. What's going on? Why did he sign with Prime? Yeah. You're blaming Prime, innit? Right, come on, man. You need to fix up here. Amor. Deal with that. Nice. Forward, 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 forward. Quick. Forward. That's it. Walker out on the right. Rico. Back to Akanji. Into Rodri. Again, every single player in the Leipzig half here. Foden with a bit of space on the left-hand side. Grealish. Back to Phil. Rodri tries to find Walker. Didn't quite come off. No foul. That ball. These referees, man, they don't love themselves, don't they, man? They're always trying to get involved with stuff, man. No one cares. Go away. Phil again. Sends it in behind for Grealish on the left-hand side. Crossing position. Foden. Oh, it's headed away. Big chance. Bernardo. Oh, man, if he didn't get that head, Haaland had a free header. Grealish, edge of the box. Bernardo. Foden, quick passing. In behind for Bernardo again. Cuts back inside. Bernardo Silva. Corner ball. That was a bit better, man. That was a bit better. That was a bit better, that. Corner here for City. Probably come to nothing. But it's Grealish with it. Back post, headed away. Throw in for City. Oh, that was better. That was better football. Moving the ball a lot quicker there. What's going on? I wonder if Bernardo Silva's going to play the full 90 minutes. Maybe we'll see Jeremy Doku at some point. Because Bernardo has only just come back from injury. So, and I would imagine that Bernardo was like going to be playing against Arsenal. So is he really going to play 90 minutes today and then play 90 minutes against Arsenal? I mean, I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised. PSG goal. What's that now? 3-1. See if they can get back into it, eh? Gvardiol, Rodri. Got to be careful with the passing here. Give it him, give it him. Nice. Bernardo in space on the right. Come on. Haaland back to Bernardo. Free kick, man, on the right side. Disallowed. Rip. That's a free kick. That's a yellow card as well for Ram. That 100% on Bernardo Silva, man. PSG goal disallowed. Fucking hell. Can it get any worse for them? Can it get any worse for PSG tonight? Honestly. Right, I'm telling you something. You don't have to believe me. Haaland's going to score. Next 5 minutes. Haaland will score in the next 5 minutes. I've got a feeling, man. I'm getting a vision. I'm getting a vision. Oh, now they have scored. A legit goal this time. Ball whipped in. Oh! It's off the bar. I think he shot from the free kick. Who was that then? Was that Bernardo Silva? Oh my, what? How did that not go in? The ball hit the bottom of the net, the bottom of the bar, and somehow hasn't gone in. That is a madness. Ah, fucking hell, man. Yeah, Hernandez has just scored then for PSG, making it 3-1 in that game. With some nerves now. Foden, edge of the box, inside the box. Grealish. Back into Gvardiol. Foden on the left-hand side. Back to Gvardiol. Back to Diaz. Yeah, I just wonder how long Bernardo's going to be given on this pitch before Doku comes on. I can't imagine him being given like 90 minutes. I'd be very surprised. Haaland! What was that, man? I mean, the funny thing is the keeper almost messed it up. Haaland just breathed on the ball to shoot. That's what he did. But the keeper, mate, how has the keeper almost let that gone in? That's wild. Grealish. Edge of the penalty area. Bernardo Silva. Mate, can our players have some shooting practice? What are these shots, man? Walker, terrible ball in from Walker. The goal kick. You can't help but laugh sometimes, guys. Young boys winning. Yeah, guys, I think Haaland needs like some sort of factory reset, man. Oh no, Leipzig are in again. Leipzig are in again. Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. Goal kick. I don't know how that happened because I was watching a replay, so I don't even know how they ended up going through on goal. Oh, he was offside anyway. If he would have tapped it and he was offside. I just feel like tonight we've made a bit of a mess of this, to be honest. Like we should have been 2 or 3 up in that first half. The way we're playing very good in that first half, but just our decision making in the final third just wasn't quite good enough. And now you get yourself into this situation where 25 minutes to go and you're sweating a bit. Like we gotta be more clinical in that final third. Some of our decision making was poor. Disappointing as well, man, because that first half we actually played really well. Leipzig coming forward again, away from Akanji. Time for Alvarez, says Phil. Well, I don't see anyone warming up for City. However, Leipzig are about to make 2 changes. Timo Werner is about to enter the Red Bull Arena. I'm not sure who the other guy was. This stinks of a game of Pep maybe not making a sub in it, you know what I mean? No subs. No sub Pep. Oh no, ball in behind again for Leipzig, offside. Good line. Big up to Briggsy, man. Briggsy's at the game, guys. What's the atmosphere like, Briggsy? If you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me, bro. But if you can hear me, what's the atmosphere like? Big up, man, for checking in. Long ball over the top, trying to find Haaland, headed away. Nice play. Rico. Out to Bernardo. Gvardiol doing a madness and has gone right wing temporarily. Rodri. Just goes for the switch out to Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. Cuts in. Nice play from Grealish. What's his camera angle, man? Can't see what's going on. Rodri out to Bernardo. Bernardo puts the ball in the box. Oh, it's headed away again. Nice play, Rico. Good play, man. Briggs is having a bad time, man. The guy's had too many beers, bro. Bernardo again on the right-hand side. Need to see more of this Rico Lewis Bernardo Silva link up. We're not seeing much of it in the second half. That was cooking in the first half. Probably our most dangerous threat in the first half, to be honest with you. That duo, but we're not really seeing it in the second. 23 minutes to play here. Diaz out to Phil Foden. Walker. Crossing position on the right. Drives infield. Gives it into Bernardo. Took too long, really. Walker again. Crossing position. He puts the ball in the box. Headed away. That's a poor header. Well in, Bernardo. Wide. Pass the ball. Bernardo Silva. Grealish was there. Grealish. Wow. Check this, man. Check this pressure out that we've got him under here. We're suffocating him. Nice ball from Grealish. Ball in behind. Foden. Oh, it's a poor ball. That was good play from Grealish. Nice play from Bernardo. And the final ball from Phil just wasn't quite on it, man. Oh, don't tell me this is his Sesko kid. Lois Openda is off. Timo Werner is on for RB Leipzig. So the goal scorer off for Leipzig today. Great finish from him as well. He's been taken off. Don't tell me this is the Sesko kid. Don't tell me this is Sesko. Forsberg off. It's Sesko. It's Sesko. Oh, no. Let's see what this guy's saying then. Subs now, Pep. Said SB. I just think it stinks of one of those games where he just doesn't make any subs. Haaland. This Sesko, for people who are not aware why he's saying that, this Sesko's like numbers are just unreal. Goals and assists are just like sky high. He's got like Haaland numbers basically. Good play. Come on. That's nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's good play. Akanji coming forward. This stinks like a goal. Foden. Oh, Phil, man. Come on, this is a bit better. Last couple of minutes. Bernardo Silva. He's playing a bit deeper now for some reason. I don't know if that's just temporary. Bernardo again. Rico. Send him. Rico. Haaland. Over bar. Rico's been nice, man. Yes. Aaron Noonan says, our final balls have been terrible for a while now. As soon as we get near boxes, it's the wrong decision, our execution. I agree that's the thing with the first half. First half, I thought we was class in the first half. It's just the final decision was just like poor. Subs there was. Ake on. Grealish off. Interesting. So now we have 6 defenders on the pitch. Doku on. Akanji off. So I imagine Gvardiol's now at centre back. Doku left. Ake left back and Doku left wing. Oh no, Ake centre back. Oh no. Werner cuts it back to Gvardiol. Problem for him is that Gvardiol now plays for Manchester City. Okay, so Doku's on the pitch, people. Let's see if he can cook, man. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Let's have a look at the likes, man. Where are we at with that? 440 likes, 631 people in the building. 500 likes was the target. So hit that thumbs up button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you need. Let's see if we can get 500 likes by the end of the stream. Big up to everyone that has already liked the stream. Rico. Driving through the middle like a young Yaya Toure. Out to Bernardo. So Ake at centre back. And Gvardiol left back. He must really like Gvardiol. It must be something to do with the angles or something. He really likes Gvardiol left back, doesn't he? Nice play. Bernardo, Rico, Rodri combining nice. Rodri into Phil. Turns on it. Ref. Keeps the ball though, Phil. Has to turn and give it Walker, but we retain possession. Back to Phil. Rodri. Crossing position. Dinks it in. Too high for everyone. Timo Werner does what Timo Werner does. Kicks the ball out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Another sub for Leipzig. Nah, Rebel. I'm joking, innit, bro? I'm joking, bro. Why did they take Jack off? Oh, I think Jack was doing all right, to be honest with you, for me. I don't think he was doing too bad. Right, Poulsen off, Baumgartner on for Leipzig. But we need a goal. If you need a goal, then Doku's probably the guy that you go to, not Grealish. But I think Grealish played all right. Nice play from Guardiola, drives forward. Doku, left-hand side. Has he played Champions League before? Doku. Hey, transfer market website is dead at times, you know. Oh, no, he has. He played 6 times in 2021 for Stade Rennes, and then he played 46 minutes of the game the other day for us. Throw him for City. Mib says, Doku assist, Haaland goal, incoming. Come on, City, man. We're massively on top here. We've got to make this count. This ain't like the worst point in the world, you know, away at Leipzig, but we should be winning this game, man. We've been miles on top. Okay, out to Doku. He's got a bit of space on this left-hand side. Come on. Cook, bro. Ref, mate. How is that not a free kick, bro? How is that not a free kick? Am I being biased there or what? I mean, that just looks like a standard free kick to me. Lay it off, Doku. Nice. Walker. There's a goal coming here, man. I can feel it. Walker up to Phil. Flicks it on to Doku. Again, loads of space for him. Go on. Cook him. Cook him. Ah, corner ball. Let's have a look at this free kick shout. I don't know, man. With Phil Foden. Beat the first man, Phil. Please, I beg. No, that is so... Oh, I hate stuff like that, man. Ball comes in. It's a header from, like, someone, and then the referee gives a foul for some reason. Oh, my God. That is so soft, referee. That is just so soft. Oh, Rodri, careful there. Done well to retain possession. Bernardo. There's a foul. And a booking for Ram. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking Alvarez. But you know what? For me, I don't think you'll agree with this, but I'd take Rico Lewis off for Alvarez. Because Rico Lewis is getting loads of space, and you get Alvarez in that space, then that could be interesting. Oh, Bernardo, it's too easy to lose the ball there. Come on, man. Come on. What's going on there? Too easy. Too easy. Werner. Shot away from Edison. 12 minutes to go here. Doku. Free kick. Gives us that one. He gives us that one. Oh, we got a sub. Foden off. Alvarez on. There we go. There we go. I mean, that's the standard move, innit? That's the standard move. I would have been brave, me, and took Rico off. But yeah, that's fairs. Julian Alvarez is now on the football pitch, people. At least if we get a free kick as well, like that's a dangerous weapon you've got there with Alvarez. Celtic 2-1. That's a big win if they can hold on to that. Come on, man. 11 minutes to go here. There's another goal here for us, surely. Keep pushing, man. Come on, Rodri. Come on. Need to be quicker. Need to be quicker. Why take Foden off? I think he just wanted to do like for like, man. Like I say, for me, I would have just full sent it and took Rico off and I'd Foden and Alvarez cook, but that is a little bit aggressive. Chance here. Alvarez inside the box. Oh, Alvarez, you got to get your head up there, man. You got to get your head up. Nice ball, that from Guardiola in behind for Alvarez, but he just didn't look up, man. He needs to look up. Right, we're into the final 10 minutes here, guys. Final 10 minutes. Player ratings coming straight after the watch-along, remember? City have had 73% ball possession, 658 passes to 227. City pressing the goalkeeper. Nice work rate, that from Alvarez. Flicked on, though, for Werner. Oh, no. Whatever you do, don't lose it, man. I can't take this again. Ram coming forward on the left-hand side. Ball in away from Diaz and then cleared away from Rodri. RB pressing here. I don't think I could take this if they score it. You know, I honestly don't. Ram, left side, ball in. Headed away from Diaz. Then booted away from Walker. Nice play from Haaland. That can Bernardo hold the play. City throwing nice. Yeah, Stefan, I don't really disagree with that, to be honest with you, mate. I don't think we played too bad. I think we played all right. First half, we was probably better. But what's let us down today is our lack of chance creation again and just sort of poor decision-making in the final third. Nice play from Guardiola. Need to pop it off now. Doku. Left-hand side into Rodri. Space for Rico. Plays a 1-2. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, what is that? Last-ditch tackle. Saves Leipzig. What a megs that is from Rico. Good touch from Haaland. And then that tackle there from Ram is world class. We've got into the positions today. We've just not exposed them properly. Alvarez. Doku. Tight area of the pitch. Reset. Nice. Come on, man. Come on. Alvarez. Rodri. No, that's pinball football. $471 likes. How is that what we're on? 475 likes, people. 25 likes away from 500, man. Drop a thumbs up on the stream. Make sure you subscribed as well. Walker out on the right-hand side. 6.5 minutes to go. City pressing hard here for that final goal. Can we nick it? Guardiola. Give it Doku. Give it Doku. Doku. Cuts in. Gives it to Alvarez. Alvarez! Julian Alvarez with a wonderful strike into the top corner. Oh, it's beautiful. It's perfection. That is a postage stamp, people. Top right, absolutely beautiful finish. And Pep Guardiola will take all the credit for the substitution. Ball comes out to the left-hand side to Jeremy Doku. He does really, really well. He attracts 3 players, which then gives the space to Alvarez. And Alvarez puts it in the top corner. How is it possible that we have Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez at this football club? We have 2 of the best strikers in the world in the same team. That is unbelievable from Julian Alvarez. Let's go. Let's get the spider emojis going in the chat, man. Let's get the spider emojis absolutely spammed out in here, people. Julian Alvarez has just saved the day. Boom. Oh, my God. What a goal. I knew he was going to win this game, man. Oh. Get in and breathe. And breathe. Julian Alvarez. This guy's actually too good, you know. Nah, serious. Serious. Julian Alvarez is a joker. He's an absolute joker. What a finish that is, mate. What a finish. He's unreal. He's unreal. That finish was out of this world, man. Julian. 14 million quid, you know. Bargain. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Right, come on now. Don't do nothing stupid, innit? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, just over the bar, mate. Do not concede now, man. Do not concede now. 2 people away from 500 likes. Come on, man. 500 likes was the target. Let's get 2 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Big up SB for the 1 gifted. Alvarez, mate. He's just a joker, and he's just too good. Matheus Nunes is now on the football pitch for Bernardo Silva. Ha ha ha. Boom. Come on, man. Let's go. What's he doing there, Rico? Out on the left-hand side to Jeremy Doku again, who did really, really well on the goal. Do not underestimate what Jeremy Doku did. He attracted 3 players to him. So then when he passed the ball to Alvarez, Alvarez had the time to take a touch and then get the shot off. Really, really good play from Jeremy Doku on that left-hand side. Rico. Out to Gvardiol on the left. Boom. Come on. Let's go. Doku. Rodri. Tries to find Walker. Just can't get there. It's the standard ball that we do all the time where Rodri tries to dink it towards the back post to Walker and then he just crosses it, but he just can't get there, and they're showing the goal again. Oh, my God. Beautiful. It does take a little bit of a deflection on the way through, but we won't speak about that. Doku done sick there, mate. Doku done a madness. Alvarez is at 80 rated on criminal. 80 rated is criminal on FIFA. That is crazy, bro. Get in, man. Get in. As long as we don't absolutely self-sabotage here, that should be 6 points after 2 games, which is class. Mate, Rico Lewis is actually legit sick. Like, seriously, at what point do we start? I know it might not be now. It might not be now. But how many more times do we need to see Rico Lewis play like this before we start having, like, legit conversations about him playing matches? Like, are we allowed to speak about Rico Lewis play against Arsenal? Or are we too scared for that? Like, what? At what point do we start saying Rico's in? Rico's in, you know? He's been mint today. He really has, Rico. Obviously, we'll do player ratings after this. I need a name, by the way, for the player rating stream. So send some suggestions in the chat, guys. I'll pick one of your titles Julian saves the day. Alvarez saves the day. What are we saying? Give some suggestions in the chat, man. I need to pick one rapid. Julian Alvarez. Rico time. That's nice, actually. I do like that. No. Come on, man. Right, we're about to enter into injury time. I don't really think there can be that much. I mean, I don't really think there's been too much going on, has there, to be honest? No. 3 minutes added time, mates. No. Come on, don't screw this up, man. Don't screw this up. I've gone Alvarez saves the day, man. 2.5 minutes to go. It's all Leipzig now. City need to hold firm here. It's out to Timo Werner on the left-hand side. Good press by City, this. Ram swings the ball in, headed away from Walker. Good header up to Haaland. Come on. It's got to be. It's 3-on-1. It's Doku. It's Jeremy Doku. Doku want me, baby. Doku want me. Oh. Doku want me, baby. Doku want me. Oh, go on then, Jeremy Doku, get in there. Boom, game over, mate. 3 points in the bag. Was never in doubt. Oh my God, that was a counter-attack. You know. Oh my days, we just scored a counter-attack. Unreal. Get in there, man. Woo. Lovely stuff. 3 goals. Goal for Alvarez. Goal for Doku. We are cooking, my friends, and we will smash Arsenal at the weekend. Maybe not smash them in it, but I'm confident we'll get the 3 points, is what I'm saying. Get in there, man. Lovely jubbly. I don't know what all the fuss was about, man. We was always going to win this game, guys. Jokes, man. Game complete. Check complete. Delay. Let's be with the 2. What did you make of my song anyway? I made that up on the spot then. Doku want me, baby. Doku want me. Oh. What do you reckon, man? Is that rate out of 10? Tune on now. I think that's a pretty good tune, to be honest. Yes, boom. 3 points in the bag. Manchester City go top of the group. That, my friends, is very, very nice. And we played well tonight, you know, we did play well. Could have been better? Yeah, of course it could have been better. But we go top of the group now. 3 points ahead of Leipzig and Young Boys who won. But things are looking very nice for us. Things are looking very, very nice indeed. Right. Don't go anywhere. Stream will automatically redirect you to the player ratings. I'll see you there in a minute. We don't wait. We go straight away. So there's nothing to wait. And yeah, it's going to be a big one. Big up Off Meta Professor says the Goku and Alvarez show. Yes. Off Meta. Right, buzzing. I'll see you in a second. Player ratings. Stream will automatically redirect. If it doesn't for whatever reason, it's LB, YouTube. Live in a sec.